Esta sección de aquí es de niños, 8.95.
Pero el cochino me da esta negra y me asusta.
I'm not saying that. I'm not bringing it up because you wouldn't say it on air. I'm just bringing it up to tell you, hey, you like knowing when we're going on live.
Yeah, I have to switch my tonality. I gotta switch my speak.
I think we all like to know when we're being recorded or not, Marcos. I don't think that's unique to him.
I don't think that's unique.
I think that's everybody who's ever been recorded before.
I like catching people in their
who work
units.
in large organizations.
Yeah. You like creeping. That's you're like ambushing people with cameras. It's like
Hey, man, that's how you go viral these days.
It's like cheaters.
Cock two on that thing.
God.
It's like cheaters, but we're just saying nonsense.
By the way, I didn't know that like her first event since going into hiding is here.
Oh, I didn't even know she went into hiding.
She's back?
Yeah, she's holding a public event in Kyle, Texas, of all places.
Oh.
It's just one of those like hire a random celebrity as a DJ kind of thing. Her and Alexis Texas will be there.
I'll go.
It's $9.99 to get in.
I'll go.
I would not.
kidding.
$1.99. I get a 20-piece McNugget for that.
This is true.
Yeah.
What was it? What have I been doing this week? You know when you had like an actually like super packed week and I just kind of blinked and I'm here today.
Oh.
Like when you said, oh, because I mean the weather stuff, but when you were like, oh, I got to move the show. It wasn't that I was saying no or not agreeing to be here today.
Yeah.
I've literally just been mentally on a roll. So I've been like, so when you messaged, I was like, are you in? I was like, yeah, shit, I almost forgot. But no, I mean, the last weekend was interesting and got to see some of the games and it was a good time. So.
What was last weekend? Or is it just
No,
game related?
just from the football.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We went to Walnut Creek Pub and then Sweet Baby A's.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good day.
Yeah, the margs are delicious.
Yeah, there's purple margs.
Did you have a purple marg?
Yeah, I had some purple marg and then their strawberry one was also very good.
What was the one that you got, Sam? The second one you got?
The Sangria Rita.
That's right. The Sangria Rita. That was good, too.
And then you guys were done? Because usually it's like 2 drinks each, and you're like...
Well, I mean, the purple marg
Not
was like
you.
8. That was offensive.
I wasn't. It was cheat day, and I was not driving. So I think I probably had like... I think I only had 1 drink at Sweet Baby's because those purple margs are big. But when we went to Walnut Creek Pub, I think I had 2. And yeah.
I was drinking.
Yeah.
Well, it sounded like the whole gang got together, so I'm sad I missed it. I was in Fredericksburg, and it was fun. I saw a rhino. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That's not great. Fuck rhinos doing out here in Fred, you know? What folks are doing out y'all like, yeah, that's great. The motherfucker needs a natural habitat.
It looks
Or-
like his natural habitat.
To be fair, to be fair, I do think rhinos could survive in West Texas. That seems right.
100% they could.
That would actually be pretty awesome. Just free some rhinos in West Texas, and let's have an American breed of rhino.
Also, their eyesight's terrible. It's not going to be like, where am I?
That's true. You know, there's some animals that are like, because also, I don't know if you've seen a rhino in person. A rhino is like, to me, I know people say, you know, alligators. When I'm like, no, I look at a rhino, I'm like, that's a dinosaur. That's like a prehistoric creature.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When they showed a picture of it, they were like, and that's our baby rhino. He's only 2 years old. Mm-hmm. He's not even sexually mature yet. Like, so he was basically like 10 in human years.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yeah, they are big. Mm-hmm. But they're in that camp of like African animals that are like, you know, and rhino has giant horn. He's not the one you have to worry about. They're kind of just chilling. And also, like, not to say, you know, I've been around a lot of rhinos. I'm just saying, like, hippo is still enemy number 1 of Africa.
Yeah, don't they kill more people than any other animal in Africa?
Hippos will fuck you up.
Besides
bro.
mosquitoes?
Oh, no, okay, look. I tell people, I think I've said this on there. Y'all understand, them African bugs are very different.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they have Africanized bees. It's not
Killer
racist.
bees are Africanized honeybees.
The motherfuckers have to survive in the worst place possible. No, let me phrase that. Let's just be glad there isn't Australian bees. But ultimately, yeah, no, Africanized bees are but no, like when you have mosquitoes, flies, they look at you like, what the fuck you doing on my food? Like, it's just crazy, bro. It's fucking gnarly. And then there was I shit you not, I think it was like when I was like 7 or 8, there's this wasp that it was just singular wasps. There was no hive nearby. Motherfucker just chased me down. I went inside and it waited outside.
Wasps
Like I was
usually
like
come from hives.
or like they come from, but they usually have a nest. They have a hornet's nest, right? But that motherfucker was just free floating and just sat outside and flying. When I went inside, that motherfucker was waiting. And that should have told you. That was the moment I knew these are not things to be fucked with. The smaller ones. Also, this is besides just the bugs. My mom one time was like, "Hey, don't go into those bushes over there." And I was like, I was like, "Okay, understood." She was like, "Yeah, no, someone died." And I was like,
"Wait, what?" That's not where I thought that was going.
I was like, "No." She's like, "Yeah, just because they got shit that'll kill you."
Oh, I thought like.
Also, there's a civil war there, so there's still mines somewhere. Like it's just fucking like a final boss, final stage, Eggman Land. I'm not no.
I remember learning that Africanized honeybees, aka killer bees, they're not any more venomous than European honeybees.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They're not. They're just super aggressive, and just like they chase you.
Yes,
they
that part I knew.
Yeah, they don't let up.
That one I learned on PBS. That it was like, you can't jump into the water to escape them. You can't climb a tree. Like they
go find you.
Yeah, go find you. Yeah.
No, it's so funny because it's literally like to that point. It's just they're mad.
Yeah, they're insane.
It's like, nigga, I'm just angry. That's it.
Yeah.
Europeans, they got it good. We were gentrified. We have problems. like I can't blame the pissed off bees. They looking for reparations, and the reparation and payment is your ass. That's it.
I guess the bees also were brought here against their will. They have a reason to be mad.
Yeah, because what is it? We just be there trying to take their honey, and dumbass white people, they be like, oh yeah, the angrier the bee, the sweeter the honey, and they fucked up these Africanized bees.
It's the same honey, but it tastes sweeter.
It tastes sweeter.
It tastes sweeter knowing that people died trying to get it.
You're like, poo, no, like that shit's not. But it's so cool because you'll see. But again, it's products of environments.
It's just Godzilla. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Sorry, I was like, no, but it's like products of your.
The bees found you, bro.
Bro, I'm not even shitting. That's how they knock. That's how they knock, bro.
You said they chase you, chase you across continents.
They finally made it. It's what is it? It's that dumb Twitter or Facebook game about the snail. Like you're immortal, but there's a snail chasing you forever, kind of thing.
It's just a fascinating thing. Also,
we got a hype train incoming. Thanks.
No, they do this. Because it's like, how to put it? Because you also have termites. And I don't know if you've ever seen a termite mound.
I've seen a termite mound. I haven't heard anything scary about African termites or any other termite anywhere.
Well, they're still nightmares, just in their own creative way. And they're also, I don't know if you've seen a termite queen. Oh, it's horrific. It's horrific. Them motherfuckers are thick. But also, when you get to see, the motherfuckers are horrific.
Sorry, I'm trying to find a bigger
huge.
image.
Oh yeah, I've seen
thick.
This.
And I don't like that there's a thing that just lives in it. Not the point. But outside of that, even just the big animals, right? Like the big animals, if you go to like a zoo or an exhibit or something, they'll put whatever they'll put you in wherever you want. So I remember I was like fucking 6. They were like, yeah, here's a snake. And I know it's like, oh yeah, how they do that to no, that motherfucker was like, I'm starting to coil.
I've never seen you dressed this way, Tommy.
This is depression. This is what it looks like.
I thought it looked like you got off a ship from the factory. Motherfucker.
Rocking that deer leaked.
What if I like I got a bingo game after this?
Don't talk shit about bingo. You can pay a bill off of bingo. Oh, man. Yeah, no, I look like a kid that just got ISS.
You were in alternative school.
Yeah. For the special kids.
Tommy has...
what the fuck is that?
Termite queen?
What is that thing?
Termite queen.
How big is that?
About the size of your palm.
What the fuck? Where is that at? Is that here?
Africa.
Oh, God. I wanted to go to Africa, too.
It's dope. It's
That doesn't look dope at all.
Based off the last 20 minutes, it doesn't sound like a tea day.
Okay, look, outside, because I was gonna say, like it's so cool because as a product of environment, right? You have tribes and villages and people in Africa who have just immunity to these things, right? So, like, you have people who can like literally stick their hands in fucking beehives and just be fine, like, and stung a bunch of times.
For what reason?
Because for them, that honey is to survive.
Shit. So you get one guy to do that, right?
I mean, no, like the whole, like
Nobody
there's a whole
has-
village that can do that type of thing. But
No, you coax one person into doing that.
Yeah.
But
Why would everybody do it? Yeah. The one guy make them feel important.
You might have genetically explained why people that grew up to be like jackass stars exist. Like,
Yeah.
it's the same gene. It's like
Steve-O was African all along.
no, it doesn't matter where in the world. There's always, hey man, go stick your hand in that thing. Like,
Yeah.
we need something from it.
Yeah.
no, because I've always told people, right, and this is not to diminish any lifestyles. It's a hard life when you live in a variety of different places. But if you ain't been poor in a third world country, y'all don't know what poor is. Like, poor in third world is very different.
Oh, I can imagine.
Third world poor is...
I would not shit on third world.
Third world poor is...
American poor is bad enough that, I mean, if it's worse than that,
Third world country.
Jesus.
Third world country.
American poors are still fat.
I know. So no, I'm
Or can,
fully aware.
or like there are not to take away from anybody. Everyone's a vicious product of circumstance.
Yeah.
Semicolon. However, there's still lights in cities and
Running
place.
water.
And running water.
Yeah.
And not.
I don't know.
And not that.
Yeah.
Well, we can probably find a termite queen here in America.
What other things can kill you?
Oh,
Well,
a lot.
this one can't even kill
Top
you.
5. It looks like it can. It looks like that shit from Starship Troopers.
Yeah, it does.
It truly does.
It'll drink your brain.
I could step on that, right? If I see it in Africa.
I guess if you wanted to.
I
But
totally do.
Yeah. I don't know if it
Shit
would kill
needs
it.
to be vanquished from the world.
I don't know if that would kill it.
top 5 killers in Africa.
Yeah.
Let's just see. Malaria, diarrhea, tuberculosis.
Not that, but like creatures.
Well, actually,
because I know
time out.
Australia's
Can you
fucked
pull
too.
that back up?
I never changed it, but yeah.
Yeah, pull that back up. Mosquito.
Yeah.
Maybe. Just being human. Mosquito.
Mosquito can give you AIDS?
Yeah, actually.
blood.
Yeah.
So it's like the mosquitoes will run you on site.
Just being alive.
I got cheated on. I got cheated on
God
by a
damn.
mosquito. Had sex with a mosquito that wasn't clean.
Baby, I promise I didn't cheat.
It was a mosquito.
Them motherfuckers love my blood.
The mosquito gave me gonorrhea also.
Yeah, why you fucking a mosquito? That's not what I meant.
Nah, it was kind of cool because it is like a matter of jokes aside, like there's I mean, hey, there's other things. I mean, what is it? You've heard what is Kobe's nickname? Mama. Yeah, that's
Those
there.
are around.
That's there.
Oh, we got snakes here. So.
No, that's there.
No, mambas chase people.
I know they
And
hate
they're the
people.
fastest snake.
Yeah, they are. And they hate
course.
people.
It's
yeah.
black. It's fast. That's how it works.
Of course, the fastest snake is the one that
It's the most
chases people.
vindictive snake.
Yeah, you're gonna be chased by
The
like
jaws of
slow
snakes.
ones.
Motherfuckers like, you think you can run? I'm gonna give you a 5-second head start.
Anytime a snake can like act revenge upon
Yeah.
you, that's not good.
You-
I don't want to go there.
Have you ever been outrun by something without legs?
That's fucked.
That's demoralizing and terrifying.
It's that's the terrifying part mostly. Yeah, I don't want any part of that, man. I
But
want to
it's-
go to the motherland. That's really
it's
fucked
super
up.
pretty.
But the black mamas don't want me there.
No. I mean, if
To be
you're
fair, they don't want anybody there. They don't discriminate.
True. Very true.
You got legs? Fuck you.
just remember.
Legs is-
Hey, just remember, ultimately, it's the same principle as you'd practice anywhere else, right?
Okay.
Like it'd be like, hey, you ain't going into the wilderness to do tomfoolery here. Don't go into the wilderness to do tomfoolery in a much more dangerous
I mean,
country.
Yeah, I'm not fucking around
Right.
here.
I feel like, because I'm looking at a top 10 list, I feel like some of these are avoidable. Some of them are not, for sure. But a rhinoceros, you can definitely, like...
I hope you
not
can
be-
avoid a. Do they go in your backyard? Is it like a moose?
I don't think it
I've
works
never
like
read the like
Because
headline.
that would be kind of cool, but at the same time, like I'm staying indoors for
Well,
sure.
some of them can't. Like, I
Are they
going to
pull a
African
Are they gonna pull a Jumanji and like break through my glass windows?
In Asia, elephants do break into your house.
Are you fucking kidding me?
In Asia,
I've actually heard elephants will ambush you.
Well, they are vindictive.
Tommy,
They,
no,
they can plot.
Tommy was with the don't you remember that story? That one elephant
Yeah.
ran
Went
the
on a
block on that woman,
fucking revenge
and they came back to her funeral. Like, said, "I'm gonna run it back." I'm not kidding you.
That shit was dope. I can't lie. That
Like
was
the elephant came and killed her,
Yeah.
and then they did a funeral, and it came back.
to kill her again.
And they're quiet. That's
Yeah.
the worst part. You think
They-
a
they're
big
stealthy.
yes, you think a big animal would be like boom, boom. No.
Before you know it, shit's fucked up and bodies are flying out of caskets.
This isn't Jurassic Park. You're not gonna have your water. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
No, the motherfuckers are just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I've never heard ambushed by rhino though.
That's
they're
right.
they're blind. They can't ambush you.
Yeah, but elephants, they can be sneaky.
Did this guy die by ambush? By
No, I haven't done my search yet.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
See, no, but I mean, like, it's just. I think the cool part is you're also in a place where, like, it's the animals you've only like ever heard of, right? Like, there's
Yeah.
warthogs, there's wildebeest, there's a bunch of stuff there.
There's hyenas and shit.
Yeah, like it's kind of cool.
It's cool if I'm not in it.
No,
It's
you're
cool-
not in it.
It's cool on the Lion King. It's not cool. What the fuck is this? Is this video from it?
Yeah, this is an. I don't know if it's from it, but it's straight up an elephant breaking into a funeral.
Do they just do
Someone
this
filmed
then? So we have to worry about if you have a funeral then? What the fuck, man?
I mean, there's the elephant right there.
That's a little elephant too.
I mean, they sent in their scout
For
unit this time.
elephant's sakes, I guess.
But yeah, they do break into shit like all the
What
time.
the fuck? So they're the Kool-Aid man now? Okay, I can't lie. If an elephant busts through like your wall and is like holding a fucking Kool-Aid jug, that's fucking cool.
No, that's horrifying.
Why does the elephant have Kool-Aid?
Did it make that itself?
What's going on? Yeah.
Do elephants know how to make Kool-Aid now? That's scary to me. Like, oh no.
That's the sign of something horrible to go.
Who knows what else they're capable of? I don't want to know.
Oh god,
If the motherfucker rolled up on me,
that's wild,
I feel
man.
like I did something wrong. I don't know what.
Okay, are elephants easy to befriend?
That's not how that works.
Yeah, no.
It
not
worked
a-
for Tarzan.
It's not a dog.
I mean, no, I can respect the creature. You know, I'm gonna come to it with respect.
That's not the issue. They don't respect you.
That's my challenge, Kurtz. I have to believe in me.
Have you heard the term must? Like an elephant, a male elephant is in must. It just means it's jacked up on hormones because it wants to fuck.
I don't want to talk to that one.
And you can tell because they'll have like secretions from their ears.
Oh, man.
And they stink apparently. And they will just kill anything that's not a
I don't
female
want
elephant.
to deal with that one.
Well, they all are going through
Does he
it.
have a brother or like a?
He's going through it
cousin?
too. It's a thing that happens with all
What
male.
about the female elephants?
They don't want to fuck with him either. Good luck finding one. When a male's in must, they're like, get out.
Can I
No
can
fucking
I
way.
negotiate with a female elephant?
I don't think so.
God damn it, man!
I mean-
how the fuck did
Yeah,
like?
are you trying to barter with us?
Yeah.
Like, hey, can you get your man? Yeah. That's not how that
How did
works.
She's like, that's not my man.
How did the people in like the circus manage to do that?
They
shit?
beat the shit out
Yeah.
of
Fuck, man! I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You catch them while they're young,
God damn it!
impressionable.
This is why animal
them.
abuse
And then
works.
trauma.
I don't want to do any of those things. I just want to talk to the elephant and be like, "Hey, I got a problem. Can you help me solve
Dog,
it?"
fun fact, you didn't it doesn't even matter. The ones that you don't think the ones that you think would be homies aren't homies. Giraffes suck.
Yeah.
Oh, giraffes suck for
They
sure.
chase you down.
A giraffe is strong enough to kick the head off a lion if it wanted to.
They just choose not to because they can barely fucking see.
Do they do that often?
Not often, but they can.
I have seen a video of a giraffe just trampling a lion. A lion was trying to jump on it. The giraffe just.
Well, that's fine. That's the animal kingdom. That's how that shit works.
I will say that I do have my list here. I have the list of the most dangerous Zimbabwean animals.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll educate y'all. The African buffalo.
What's
That's-
that about?
It's a buffalo.
Okay. Is it bigger than like the buffaloes here?
Yes.
Or more
Let's
aggressive?
assume, yeah.
They're huge. Look up water buffalo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Think of a.
Oh, shit. That's a
It's a
yak.
hefty boy. It's a yak.
Fucking yak.
It's a thick boy.
They're huge.
Jesus.
I mean, I think the American bison is bigger, but they don't run in herds like these dudes.
I mean, the horns of
No, but also you got to think about again environment. American buffalo are big because they got freedom. What the fuck's taken out of buffalo? Fucking
these motherfuckers,
African
they have
buffaloes.
all the freedom.
No, these motherfuckers. No, because they don't. Because there's a bunch of shit that will kill them. When everything can kill you, you got to be nimble.
I mean, you got to evolve.
Then the Nile crocodile. The Nile crocodile will kill you.
Well, yeah.
Very large. It's also like when I
They're
say large,
dinosaurs.
super fucking
Let's
large.
see what we got.
It can get up to 750
What?
kilograms.
Yeah.
AKA 1,600 pounds.
Oh, man, that one's too haunched up. He's ready. That one's ready.
What, this one?
Yeah.
That's just an American crocodile.
Is that?
Yeah.
Where's the other ones?
Yeah,
Because that one's scary enough.
the Nile crocodile.
Oh, Jesus,
That's like the
man.
traditional crocodile you think of, not the American.
No, that's
alligator.
a fat-ass crocodile. What is it eating? People?
It doesn't discriminate, but yes.
Oh, is this Gustav? Yeah, this is Gustav.
How big is he?
Gustav was 30 feet long.
Fuck, man. That shouldn't exist.
Oh, here it is next to the buffalo we were just talking about.
Eating it. Oh, that buffalo's done.
That's a wildebeest.
That buffalo is
Another dangerous animal, to be fair.
Then you have, some of your usual suspects, the ones I told you
The
about, the
black mamba,
the,
yeah.
the tsetse fly.
a fly can get you?
Yes, I've said the tsetse fly. It gives you sleeping sickness. You have
Come on, man.
You have a snake called the boom slang.
Is this Wonderland? What's happening here?
Then you also have baboons. Baboons can kill
Oh,
you.
man.
But they're homies. They're pretty cool.
No.
I've seen one just normally. That was cool.
Rafiki? Have you seen
And then the black rhinoceros.
The funny
because
thing is,
everything that's black
Rafiki's
is
not a
worse.
baboon. Yeah.
They just add that if it's gonna kill you. It's
That
just-
animal was named by a racist man.
Yeah. That rhino. What do we describe? It's aggressive. It's faster than normal. Might have a third leg. I don't understand.
Its credit score is low.
I don't like its neighborhood. The black rhino. Problematic. Like the fuck. Terrible.
Rafiki's a mandrill, not
Oh,
a
that's
baboon.
right. Mm-hmm. Well, so Rafiki's cool. Baboons suck.
Baboons are not great in general.
They don't look great because if they ain't Rafiki, then they're not cool.
But I will say, like, I talk about all this, like, because again, like, these are things that you're, unless you're being dumb and or just unfortunate, which can just happen. You're not gonna run into. This isn't like, because I've always said, I mean, there's a whole island I can never go to. I'm never going to Madagascar. Like, I have no interest.
That's what
You don't wanna see the
everything is,
lemurs?
right?
No, it's not the lemurs. It's Madagascar hissing cockroaches. That was the size
Oh,
of you.
no.
They're
I had
giant.
I had to take care of those in biology.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
How big are they?
Have you not seen one before?
No.
Don't show it on screen for my sanity. Or actually,
do
no,
it.
show it on
Do
screen,
it.
and I will look away.
Yeah, let me see this.
Because they're big, and they hiss. And no creature should just hiss.
You can buy
That's
them
an
at,
insect.
at,
Do
Pet,
they-
at Petco right now.
Oh, yeah?
Can they hurt you?
No.
That's not the point.
They're just big ass roaches. That's fine. It's like a cicada.
No, it's not. I don't fuck with those things.
So do they like crawl in your bed and shit?
No, they're just big and everywhere.
So they are like regular cockroaches, just
Just
hissing.
that
Do
eat
they fly?
protein.
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck. Okay.
Fuck you mean this is? Yes, they
Oh,
fly.
yeah, okay, I'm done then.
Well, first of all, let me just help
No,
you
I'm
out.
out.
If it's in Africa, it flies.
I'll drive into Louisville for a week or so.
I will say that in comparison to I still think Australia is truly worse.
Yeah, no, that place is terrifying. They just have acid ponds
Acid ponds.
in Australia, yes.
We have acid ponds here in America. So
Texas particularly?
No, I'm thinking West Virginia right now off the top of my
Okay.
head. That I know for
Texas
sure
is
has
not
them.
safe either. Those fucking centipedes. That's my greatest fear.
Those
Good old Texas centipede.
well, Thailand has centipedes that are a foot long.
Again, America has it on easy, dog. I'm telling you. Remember, the continent really got that shit worse.
I mean, it's the
I
most.
don't even talk about jungles of Asia. Yeah.
Some of the most venomous snakes in the United States actually warn you. They have rattles. Mambas chase you.
And it's also colors, right? Like, because
Coral snakes like broadcast, hey, I'm really venomous.
I'm gonna get you.
even the poisonous dart frogs and down in South America, they're like, we're super pretty, so just know, don't come near us.
That's why we're pretty. Don't touch it.
Motherfucker, the mambas are black and green.
They blend in.
They're black and green. Like, they're saying, we want to fuck you up by being in stealth mode.
Exist.
Yeah, we're gonna ambush you.
We exist to fuck your life up and end it.
And it's like, and you have to, like, how do I put it? And my girl was even, because she did not know, she had no idea, she had never heard about a mamba before.
I mean, that's just Florida. They just that's a cottonmouth. You can find those.
Actually, can you see what we're talking about? Can you show a video of a mamba like moving? I want to
chasing someone.
But
See if you can find one chasing someone.
But like she was like, yeah, some dude got bit by one, and literally it's like because of where you are. Sometimes he literally had to make a decision between like riding a will there.
Oh my god.
Or hopefully getting someone to get the antivenom because not everywhere has the antivenom.
I would carry that shit on me at all times. Oh no.
I'm not sure that's a black mamba because it's chasing a rabbit. I don't know if Africa has rabbits off the top of my head.
I would assume
I think
so.
they do.
They're big too.
Oh yeah, they're huge. They got like to be like 12 feet long.
Someone put that one back. What motherfucker's just staring. I was just like,
Inviting them to chase him. What's going on?
This video is for educational purposes. I don't know.
Don't turn your back to it.
I could definitely survive 5 black mambas.
He looks like one Banks is like staring at the couch.
Yeah, it is just staring at a wall. No one said they were smart.
Fuck with that.
he's amping himself up.
No, that makes it worse that it's not.
I actually think they are pretty smart. As far as snakes go, like I think because they're
I don't
related
like
to
those.
cobras, and cobras are pretty smart. As far as snakes go.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
That is a lion freaking out.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's a lion having a seizure essentially.
From a fucking black mamba bite.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
And you know what the worst part about that one is? Motherfucker just bites you and knows it can't eat you. Just doing it. Just
doing it to
fuck with you.
Just there for destructive reasons.
Pure evil.
God damn.
There's a lot of videos of black mambas killing lions.
Jesus. So that's the real king of the jungle. Fucking hell.
Yeah, look, less than
like-
30 seconds.
Jesus
It's like
Christ.
rock, paper, scissors. Like mamba, lion.
We didn't even get into the spiders of Africa.
No. Lion
Jesus.
loses to mamba. Mamba loses to mongoose.
Yeah.
Mongoose loses to lion.
The triangle here.
It's the rock, paper, scissors of Africa.
Yeah.
I don't think spiders in general are usually a big worry. I may
That's
be
an
wrong.
Australia
That's the
word.
one thing. Australia has everything.
Well, Australia has giant spiders, but a Goliath bird-eating spider won't hurt you if it bite you.
Unless you're a bird.
Yeah.
But they also have those spiders that is, what is it? There's the one that fucking comes out of the hole. Like comes out.
Trapdoor spiders?
Trapdoor spiders.
We have those here.
But again,
I think we have a good, healthy amount here. Black widows,
No one has
brown
ever said,
recluse.
no, this
yeah.
place needs
spiders.
more spiders.
Well, spiders. That's what Texas
Well,
needs.
actually, the American stuff is like, not to undersell it. It's like they've got plenty deadly stuff too.
Oh my God! Fuck no!
No, but keep playing that one.
I don't like that.
Keep playing that one because that motherfucker goes back.
Yeah.
Surprise, bitch!
Goddamn evangelicals.
Jack in a box spider.
And he was just like,
Jesus, man, that thing is terrifying.
like quit knocking.
Yeah.
I just realized that between this show and the last show, TikTok went away and then TikTok came back. So it was business as normal.
Nothing's changed
Nothing changed. Well, I won't go that far.
with TikTok. Nothing's changed with TikTok. A lot has changed. Actually. Some would say it's been a very long 3 days. 4 days, if you will.
Feels like 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
whoo! Some people like proactivity.
Feel like Benjamin Button in this book.
Didn't know time travel would happen in 2025. But that said, yeah, no. If you've never been to other countries, like it's funny because it's like it's so much cool and so fascinating. And truly, jokes aside, you're not going to run into a lot of these things on a regular basis unless you put yourself in positions where you're going to run into these things on a regular basis.
Okay.
Well, that's why it's like when people are like, oh, and at the end of the day, like it's always funny because people are like, yeah, I'm going camping.
Why?
I've never
I
understood
don't
that.
get the camping. I've never in my life wanted to
went
go
camping
camping.
this week.
Why? I could see why you do it. I don't know why, but I could see you doing it.
I stayed.
For what
in a,
reason,
I stayed in a
Marcos?
yurt. Came with a free bottle of wine.
What, is it like the tent
The
peg?
dome, yeah.
Did you do the ayahuasca?
No, I didn't do it.
Well, fuck, what's the point? Why do it? What are we doing? You have to go on like a spirit walk or some shit.
I actually don't do the spiritual.
You totally
things.
look at the necklace. It's gonna get longer.
It's a it's a fucking.
Oh, it's already long.
It's a rosary.
Oh fuck. Well, okay. I thought you were on a spiritual journey. I guess not.
That's what a rosary is for.
Not a real one. No. If it don't involve drugs, it is not a spiritual journey.
My dad took me camping, before
Because he hated you.
for survival purposes.
Oh, in Africa or here.
Yes, but
Either or, you're right.
but the matter of the thing is, my mom has always said she's like,
Yeah.
I fucking came from the bush. We don't need to go back. And at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I agree with her in
Yeah.
terms of like, cause I'm like, cool, camping here, camping in a foreign fucking country.
I'm not doing that. That's
Where?
Crazy.
Who?
Yeah.
It don't matter where you are.
I didn't go to school for that.
Yeah, there's like ranges. It's like Europe. I'll camp. Sure, I'll be out there in them
It's a
hills.
resort type deal.
Yeah.
I don't pay a mortgage to sleep outside.
Yeah, if there's a place to charge my phone somewhere, just like randomly out in their resort, then I'll sleep near that.
Concept of RVs in Zimbabwe.
Perfect weather.
No,
and shit.
not a thing to me.
Go to the I-35 underpass. You'll see a lot of people camping there.
That's
Yeah, you
that's
wanna
hard
go camping.
camping.
Yeah, want to try camping?
Yeah.
Ask them if they want to join you on your camping.
Yeah, no shit.
They're like, yeah. Look at feet.
Yeah.
So, Gertz, I have a selfish question to ask you,
Sure.
and this just comes from you being the musical person.
Okay.
I know Sam loves music and theater too, but you actually sing and stuff.
I do karaoke, yeah.
But you do karaoke well.
Oh, thanks.
So the Oscar nominations came out today.
Jesus fucking
yeah,
Christ,
I
man.
saw-
I watched that shit. I actually woke up early enough to accidentally. It was totally by accident. So I just woke up, got my coffee, turned on Hulu, and like
Yeah.
Oscar nominations. I was like, huh. And found myself watching most of it, and I was highly disappointed. This is gonna fuck the Oscars up.
No,
if it's
yeah.
not fucked up already, this is gonna ruin it.
I have not seen a single Best Picture nominee this
Really?
year.
So
Substance or
I saw Substance.
I heard-
that was my favorite movie.
I heard
this year
that
so
was
far.
good.
Yeah.
I remember at Corey's party somebody was trying to get you to watch The Brutalist, and you
I'm
were
trying to
yeah.
get through that one. I'm trying to get through
They
that.
said the runtime, and I was like, absolutely
Oh,
not.
it's broken up in chapters. If that makes you feel any better.
So it's a book that I have to watch?
It is literally a book you have to watch. And
No.
let me tell you something. It plays out like a book on screen. It is that classic, like,
Oscar bait.
super Oscar bait. But the weird thing about it is it's kind of refreshing in a way. It's like, no one's done Oscar bait like this in a while.
Throwback.
It's a throwback Oscar bait.
I thought we grew past this.
Oh, it's totally a throwback to like '96 or some shit, like the piano. It's in that category of movie, but it's better than the thing that got the most fucking nominations. That shit's embarrassing.
What did get the most? Was it Wicked?
It was not. It should have been. but
So I hated this movie.
Did you see this one?
Yeah, I
I
had
can't
to.
wait to get your opinion on that.
And then was not on my radar. Like, it was actually not on my radar until the Golden Globes because it was on Netflix, and a whole bunch of Mexican actors came out. Like, the fact that
Not only just Mexican actors.
well, in the case where I
In
heard
this
about
one,
it,
yeah. One of many groups.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
a French director came to Mexico and was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Damn."
He didn't go to Mexico. This shit was filmed in France.
Well, came to Mexico in the sense that it was like, damn, Mexico has not made one good actor ever, so we're just gonna get all these Americans to go to France and film this movie, which I also think is kind of Oscar bait for it to be about a trans person.
I mean, it's not done well.
No.
But yeah.
But it's also a musical, which I...
Oh, it
about
is?
the Mexican drug cartel.
So, what movie are we talking about?
Amelia Perez.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
I'd like to know about sex change operations.
I see.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better.
Say that again. I'd like to,
From the top.
yeah, I'd like to hear that again.
Know about sex change operations.
I see. Men to woman, or woman to men,
Man to woman.
from penis to vagina.
Yep. 13 nominations, everybody. 13 nominations for
I think
that.
y'all chose the wrong song. For
No. The rest of the movie's no better, I assure you. It's no better than that.
I'm intrigued.
Shit's terrible.
I get it.
You make a good song about it. That's not a good song. Subject matter be damned. Subject matter does not dictate quality. That's shit.
Put your Rodgers and Hammerstein hat on, man. Come on.
I'm curious. Because that shit's terrible.
That shit sounded like a Burger King commercial.
Should have gotten the burger.
Yeah.
They totally should've got
Male, penis to vagina. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Was that the end of the clip? Please go on for me. I just...
Is it for you?
For me.
What would you like to know about it, ma?
What's Russell
Want to
Crowe?
know it
Yeah.
all. What is the protocol?
13 nominations. Including
That's
Best Picture
Oh, man.
and Best Foreign Film. They got a twofer.
Laryngoplasty.
Yes.
Best Foreign Film, somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where we are
I
now.
might have to watch this.
Tonight. Tonight, Gert.
You got me curious enough.
No, y'all need popcorn for this.
How long is it?
It's like 2 hours and 30-ish.
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
It's
That's
about
too
2.5
long.
hours,
That's
yeah.
too long. That's so long.
It's got Selena Gomez in it, if that helps you.
It doesn't. I've never been like, oh yay, Selena Gomez. I can honestly say I've never said that.
So, question.
Yeah,
Is, and this is just being objective.
right.
Is there, like, a better song?
No.
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 Are they all like this?
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Is it? Or yeah, is this the peak?
To be fair, it might be the worst, or it might be in the middle. It ain't much. Like, it's not. What I'm saying is, it's not.
The gap between the best and the worst is so small.
It's that small.
Yeah.
The floor and ceiling,
Floor, ceiling, they're the
same
same.
about the same. You're scrunched in the whole time.
It's a nothing sandwich.
You're in a cabin.
You said it was the worst, and then the best, and then the middle, and now I'm confused in the
Watch-
best way possible.
No, don't be confused with this.
No,
This is not a good movie.
I know that don't get. I'm not out of movie
So
reviews
bad.
that much.
Yeah, a train wreck you might need to watch. Yeah, it kind of is. It is some shit that kind of needs to be seen to be
you
believed.
did the best selling you could have.
The
for
only
me.
good part about this whole thing is one of those nominations was for the main actress, who is the first openly trans woman to be nominated for Oscar. That part's great. It's not on her. She did great, actually.
Okay,
this
she gives a good
material's
performance?
fucking garbage. She had nothing to work with.
mean, yeah.
This does not progress trans people much
No.
at all in any way.
No.
This is Selena Gomez talking Spanish in the movie.
Oh, fuck.
Oh man.
Hasta me duele la pinche bula nada más. Para vivir con nosotros.
¿Y esa mansión de Polanco dónde está? ¿Tiene jardín?
Sí, tiene todo lo necesario.
¿Y hay buenas escuelas en Polanco?
Todavía no vemos.
It's also just on Netflix. Like, it's not.
It's totally on Netflix. You
Yeah.
watch this
really?
anytime. Yeah.
Well, I heard they used AI for The Brutalist with Adrian Brody. Like
For what reason?
I think to help with because he speaks multiple languages in that
He
movie
does.
too.
Yeah.
So I think
he
they-
has a full, like, I think Russian.
I think they used AI. I mean, you can Google it, but I think they used
to make him sound more
yes,
authentic.
Yes, to enhance his voice. So it's like, well, he should be
Well, now
disqualified.
I'm on hour one, and I think like an hour 45 in,
Oh, yeah.
I might just say fuck it. It's nothing. Look, it's a beautifully shot movie.
I don't care.
I give it that. If
That's what desktop backgrounds are for.
If that's what gets you off, then that's the movie for you. Cinematography, direction, beautiful, lovely, all that good shit. But like, nah, man. In the fucked up part with these nominations, it was so many better movies that got nothing.
Yeah.
Like Nickel Boys to me is one of the best of the year.
Okay.
That shit is the book is amazing. In the movie, the cinematography is getting just rave reviews. Didn't get nominated for it.
Yeah.
But well worth watching.
Okay.
Sing Sing, another great one that needs to get more. Like
John and Neil
that's an amazing fucking movie.
John and Neil, at least once every other 2 weekends, is like, hey, let's all get together and watch
Sing Sing's fucking amazing, man. Like I said, the substance, but like it might change by the end of the year. Fuck that monkey movie. I saw it. Better Man.
Yeah.
That shit's amazing.
What movie?
Better Man.
Oh.
So it's
You like musicals? It's well.
I've been wanting to see
That
it because
shit's
I smelt it as being a good movie.
That shit is amazing, man.
But, you know,
I've not seen anything like it.
So I said 2025 is gonna be me. You know, I took a long movie break in 2024.
Ain't good for
because
you because it ain't much out there.
ain't
like a
shit
weak
really
year.
inspired me. And you know, when you come off of pretty consistent movie reviews for quite a bit of time, you're like,
this is legit the movie.
Well, it sounds a lot better than penis to vagina.
Oh, the choreography is great. Like the direction.
Well, he's an
in
actual
this
pop
shit's
star.
great.
He can actually sing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like the Burger King guy talking about getting a sex change. Which again, you can make a good song
No, man,
about
don't you
anything.
dare do that to the Burger King guy. He was the Burger King guy.
Also, can someone-
is Alan Cummings compared to that motherfucker?
hey, yo, chat, can someone grab the link for the Discord for Doggett? He wanted the Discord. Where the Discord at?
Did you see Nosferatu?
I did.
I love that
Fucking
movie.
love Nosferatu.
That's-
Forgot about that one. Yeah,
That's probably my
that
favorite
deserved
this
a
year.
Best Picture nomination. I don't think it got one.
It didn't.
That shit was amazing.
I got
man.
a bunch of technical stuff.
Hey,
Yeah, it did.
it's not better than Amelia Perez.
I haven't seen Amelia Perez,
Hey,
but I don't know.
I really look. Once you watch it, please let me know.
Okay.
Because
I'm surprised because in Nosferatu you see vampire dong.
You do see Vampire Dong and
That's
Vampire
Oscar bait.
and
right.
Vampire Stash.
Yeah, I see vampire.
What's funny is in our movie chat, there were people arguing about who's going to win for best effects, whether it's going to be Nosferatu or Wicked. I haven't seen either.
This is nominated for Best Effect.
But I mean,
Somehow.
I feel like the
It's good
feeling
effects,
is it's
though.
going to be Nosferatu or Wicked.
It should.
Did Nosferatu get nominated for best effects?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I know it got nominated for.
It got nominated for a
cinematography.
couple of technicals. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it should win at least a handful of technical stuff.
Fucking Vinny Villeneuve did.
People seem to really like the effects in Wicked.
Didn't
I haven't
know
seen
it,
it.
yeah.
I haven't seen 1 second of it. Well, I have.
Wicked. It's
yeah.
good. Like it's just good. Like it's not.
It's just every review I get is
I don't think
it's
it's
good or
special.
it's okay. Yeah, see,
It's
that's
just,
not going to make
it's
me watch
good.
it.
It's
Yeah.
a solid, good movie.
If
but
you
like
tell me it's
Dune
just
2
okay,
didn't
I'll
get
wait.
shit, and I'm like,
It got a couple.
well, not best director.
Dune
not
2
best
got
damn
best
shit.
picture though.
But not best director.
Got best picture. It got that's.
It's not gonna win.
Well, of course it's not. I could have told you
Amelia
that.
Perez is gonna win.
Yeah. It's
gonna be Green Book 2.
I haven't heard a single good
Substance
thing
might
about.
take special effects too. I forgot about that.
I haven't heard
Yeah.
a single good thing about Amelia Perez.
No, me either.
So
And nor should you, because it's not good.
it strikes me as like subject matter.
No, that's it. It's totally a thing that got caught up in like, oh, this is about. It's got Mexicans in it. It's got trans people in it. Oscar.
Right.
Without like, it's in those. It's like what Crash did.
And yes,
It's exactly what Crash
Yeah.
did in a different way with
Yeah.
different subject matter. But I'm telling you, it helps no one. It's so many other
Actually
trans
sounds like
stories you probably could have told that would have actually done all the things you needed it to do.
It's actually probably
And this
doing,
ain't it.
Probably doing the opposite. Actually,
It is.
It's probably doing.
Oh man,
harm.
it's like 2 steps back, like
Yeah.
big time, and it's gonna win a bunch of shit, and it's gonna be a fucking train wreck, and I just can't wait to watch.
And this is the unfortunate thing, right? Because like you said, it sets it back because
Yeah.
this is everything that, like, we're a very progressive group here, and we will sit there and be like, oh no, trans people deserve way better representation, because the people in insults would look at this and be like, oh, they're just winning because of X, Y, Z reasons.
Yeah. Like,
And I mean, you look at the one musical we've seen, and I'm like, that's not a good musical.
I mean, the Oscars does this shit. That's why Green Book won. Like, it's like it thinks it's doing. That's why. That's why Sandra Bullock won for The Blind Side. Like, it thinks it's doing something, and it's
can't
doing
read,
the opposite.
Tommy. I can't read.
You can't do math either.
What's 1 + 1? 17.
I don't think he could speak, so no.
That's right. He's speaking in. I can't talk like you.
I saw the Green Book on the list of Oscar nominations that it didn't deserve. I haven't seen the Green Book.
Oscar
I forgot.
wins that.
Yeah.
And the thing about Green Book, it's probably the least of all of these. Honestly, I think it's honestly, God, man, this is up there with Crash to me because it's gonna win Best Picture. Because
Green, like, because I'm actually,
Crash.
you know, Green Book is not a bad movie.
It's not a bad movie. No, it shouldn't have won.
This
what
looks
it won.
like a bad movie.
This is a bad film. Like, this is not.
And talking about y'all both have
quality.
seen this.
Yeah.
Why did you see it?
Yeah, that is a good question.
I saw it for the Mexcellence. I mean, not
it's
for
Mexican,
Más o
right?
Menos Mexicanos, and to have opinions on it. I don't like seeing clips of something and having an opinion on it.
So you watched this for Moss?
Yeah.
Did the others watch it?
No. They get clips. I can.
Hey, shut up. La La Land was delicious.
La La Land was good.
Yeah,
La La Land was not.
Moonlight was better. The La La Land was good.
The list that I saw had Shakespeare in Love, Crash, Green Book. Forgot what the other two
Was
movies
Gladiator on there?
were. Not Gladiator.
I forgot about Gladiator.
Gladiator 2 is also nominated for Best Costumes this year.
Okay.
At least that's all.
Because Gladiator, was that? Oh, no.
2000.
Which one beat Saving Private Ryan? Was it Shakespeare in Love or Gladiator?
Shakespeare in Love.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah. So, the Gladiator beat something that people were like, what the fuck? Even though I think Gladiator's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's like Braveheart. It was in that vein of like, it's a movie.
I'm a big. Yeah.
It's a very well-made
It's
movie.
a well-made movie. It's fun.
It's a well-made movie that doesn't have higher aspirations. So I guess when it wins Best Picture, it's a little like, huh? Oh, okay. Huh.
Bohemian Rhapsody and The King's Speech were the other two.
King's Speech was that beat the
That
Social
one,
Network.
Yeah, it did.
That's ridiculous.
Somehow. That one did.
I watched those movies practically back to back, and I was like, what the fuck?
I had to do reviews for those. And yeah, no, like King's Speech, it's not bad, but it's not as good.
No, it's
Social Network,
Social
not even
Network
close.
is so good and tight. The King's Speech.
Traffic is what Gladiator beat out. It was
Okay.
the nominees were Aaron Brockovich, Chocolat, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and Traffic.
I heard Aaron Brockovich is one of those like based on a true stories, but the real story is very shitty.
Oh no, the real guy like ended up on Real Housewives or some shit. It's it's not accurate.
And Shaggy Black, nah, man. When I came out of La La Land, it set me back 50 years because I was like, bring on these white people. I watched Moonlight and La La Land. I was like,
I like Moonlight better.
yeah, I was sitting there dancing. I was like, I'm for my people, except when they sing. I was like, it was a great time. it wasn't bad.
The white folks singing and dancing.
Yeah. I said,
John Legend gave him permission. That's why he's in that movie. It's
He
okay.
did. I know. It's the only reason. It really is the only reason he's in that movie.
And I like that movie.
I
but was
love
like,
that movie. It's a
come
great
on,
movie.
man.
I was like, he got rhythm. he got that soul.
That blue-eyed soul.
Yeah. I
Oh man.
Melanin soul. I feel it.
Oh yeah, people are upset about challenges not getting nominated for best.
Well, that
score,
was like
which is
the
wild.
standard for a while of like, hey, this is the best.
Trent
art-
Reznor and
Yeah.
Atticus Ross. Yeah, so, yeah. Like
It is
that's
one-
crazy that they did. No, this is a weird year.
Challengers feels like it was.
Zendaya should have got something.
For playing herself again?
Yeah. Yeah. If Robert De Niro can do it for years, then she can get away
Hey,
with it.
he was in the Rocky and Bullwinkle movie. You show some fucking respect. He played fearless leader without fear.
He did. He did best accent I've ever heard on film. Oh my god.
He produced that.
It was a passion project.
Yeah.
Really?
wild.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was a
produced
big
that.
fan.
I mean,
That's so. It's so fascinating.
It
I
is.
just, it's curious now that you've walked through a bunch of movies that have won, and I've never put it together. Like I've been
Yeah.
like, oh, like I'm so subjective to just singular year wins.
Oh, there are patterns with
Yeah.
it. if
'Cause
you
I'm
pay
like,
attention.
yeah.
I watched it every year since I was like 6.
'Cause
It's just like a tradition for me. So like I keep track of it for what it's one of those stupid things that it's useless. But like I know it, and it's like no, it's patterns of like, oh, a black actor's gonna win every other year. Some shit like that. Like it really does play out that way.
There is like holes in the Oscars, but it feels like it still matters the most compared to like the Grammys
it's an award show that sucks its own dick. That's what it does. That's what it's just Hollywood sucking its own dick.
Are you in an Oscar pool?
No, I need to be.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
I love Oscar pools.
But I feel like the last few years have been fair.
No. The thing about
what was it? Oppenheimer was last year.
Oppenheimer, yeah.
And I still haven't seen Oppenheimer.
I didn't think it deserved to win.
It wasn't my favorite movie of last year, but I
guess the year before last. But
it's a good movie. Yeah, I don't think it was worth that.
Everything Everywhere All at Once won the year.
Yeah, that
it deserved it.
It deserved that completely.
Point blank, period.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, I love that movie.
That was one of those weird anomalous type years. But no, that was a minority year. I'm telling you, it's minority years.
Right. But okay,
pay attention.
Look, that movie,
And 2 years before that, wasn't it Parasite? Or like a year or two?
That's what I was getting to. Like, because we had Parasite. No, because damn, I see you Asian people. Whoa, represent. Because Parasite, No Man Land. Everything Ever All at Once is like in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
What's the one that
Coda was
Stephen
2022.
Chow was in that he didn't win?
Which one?
The one where he moves to the South and tries to be a farmer.
Oh, Minari.
Minari, that's what it was.
Minari was good. But I told you, every other year, man.
I don't follow the Oscars nearly as much as I used to. Because I think I just kind of got like.
Well, I use it as a barometer to see like what were the great movies, but I mean, when I saw what was nominated,
it's weird.
I was still kind of like.
No, but I still think that just tells.
I just want to see Nora.
I think that.
Nora's great.
I think that just tells you that last year was the year it was, because it wasn't good.
No, and this year it's batshit crazy. Like The Apprentice, they got 2 nominations. Sebastian Stan and Jeremy Strong, who's just fucking batshit crazy. So yeah,
I saw people in our
Have you seen that
Discord.
one?
No, I haven't seen it, but people in the Discord were like feeling bad for Sebastian Stan. They're like, "Damn, he's never gonna get his Oscar."
He ain't getting it for this. He was good, but like, no, look, I cannot blame anyone for not wanting to watch this movie right now. But like, he's good in it. No, it's Jeremy Strong's movie, man. He's fucking great in that. But I don't think he'll win either. But yeah, I don't know who's gonna win these. Is the thing.
I think Ralph Fiennes is gonna win Best Actor because he's due.
Overdue. Yeah,
he's due.
It's one of the overdue ones.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only one
because I can't peg.
And Ariana Grande is gonna win for Wicked.
I can't. I don't. That's too much crying.
She's
gonna cry. She's gonna give like one of those Sally Fields type speeches.
Oh, you're talking about their speech.
Yeah, they like me.
It's like, not really, but you were good.
She's good. She's been good since Nickelodeon. Like, she's talented. No one's ever said she wasn't talented. I just don't need to hear a speech.
I think
Homewrecker. Yeah, Homewrecker wins.
She licks donuts too. You don't remember that?
I don't.
No, she was being an asshole when I don't know when, like a few years back, and her and her like ex-husband went into a donut shop and just like start picking them out and licking them and being dicks.
She's the closest thing to a lock. I think she's gonna win Best Supporting Actress.
I don't know, man. Is she supporting or is she lead?
Supporting.
Oh,
I haven't seen enough movies to have an opinion.
She's exactly the type of winner they want. Yeah.
All the publicity was about her in the movie.
Yeah.
And even people that hate her are like, she is good in this.
She's good in a lot of things. She's talented. She's weird as fuck, but she's talented.
And it's a perfect role for her.
Yeah.
This bitchy, uptight character. Like
with the soft voice. And no, she's great in it.
Y'all talking Creature Commandos next time in Mexcellence? Maybe.
I've watched that.
Have you seen Creature Commandos?
I have.
We finished it, yeah. Me and JJ.
Yeah, Creature Commandos.
I dug it.
I was like, hey, yo, James Gunn. You should. But the DC like
I don't
shows,
get it. I don't get the DCU now.
Well, no, they just said, look, he was like, Creature Commandos, pure canon. Pure canon.
The fuck is canon and what's not then?
Just,
Because Peacekeeper's canon,
just
the
Peacekeeper.
Justice League was in that.
No,
nah, man, they were there. No, we're not doing that. No, he doesn't know what, like, he's confused too.
No, he straight up said, everything Peacekeeper's canon except that part.
This is why I'm.
You can't do that.
This is why I'm anti-lore, man. Get this shit out of my stores.
Scrub it then. If that's the case,
start fresh.
Delete it from Max and like completely.
No, man, I like
that
rewatching
scene.
it once in a while.
It fucks up everything.
I just say, look,
I don't want to see Superman. Fuck that movie.
I don't either.
I don't either, man. Honest to God, I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I want to see Superman, but that's a whiles away. I'm trying to see if people are hype or not for Falcon next week, like 2 weeks from now.
Oh, that comes out in 2 weeks?
Yeah, exactly. That tells you how that movie's gonna do.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna be watching.
I know you want to support, and I respect that.
Oh, well, it's the first of all, again, y'all niggas just didn't take an MCU break like I did. I said, no, I'm not going to go watch.
I'm still on that break. No, I fired myself. Like, I'm out.
Because you know who still hasn't seen? I haven't seen the good one. That's a good one. I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Me neither.
That's not good.
I haven't seen Thor Ragnarok. I haven't seen Ant-Man.
Love and Thunder.
Yeah, no, Love and Thunder. Yeah. I haven't seen Ant-Man after I conned you into seeing it.
You aren't missing anything.
I've been very firm.
You are missing nothing.
I've been very firm on the fact. I said I'll be reintroduced after a nice 1.5 2-year break.
I
And
don't
guess
wanna be
what?
reintroduced now.
I'm refreshed because I was like, you know what? Let's see what this black man in a lead role I can do. Pause. You hear that, Tommy? A black man leading a black man. Go support.
I supported the black woman when she was in space. What were you? Exactly. Anthony Mackie don't need help. You heard what he said. He wants his women in the kitchen frying food or whatever the fuck. He's from Louisiana. I don't know.
When did he say that?
He said that shit on like
I think he
press
said that
junket.
on the View or something.
Yeah, some Cam Newton type shit. If you want to support that, TJ, you go right ahead, sir. I'm good.
Don't you challenge me.
I'm gonna support my photon.
Yeah.
My beautiful Monica Rambeau.
And also, in the same note, to your point, actually, this is the first Superman I've ever been interested in. Actually,
Really?
the second one.
This one?
Yeah, this is classic. This feels more
Why?
classic.
First of all,
He has a dog.
And they
all
could,
of us as
That's why I was out. I was out after.
well, as
all
soon
of
as
us
I
have
saw,
when
adults.
crypto came in, I'm
We've
like,
only
fuck no.
been
I'm out.
alive for 3 Supermans.
No, it doesn't. Christopher Reeves is still the GOAT.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you can't be
I love
excited
those
to
movies.
see Christopher Reeves. That's
Are they gonna
rewatching an
CGI
old
him in?
movie. No, I'm saying that this from the
They
time
gonna
that we were
CGI
born to
zombie
now,
him in?
there was the weird.
Serenity, don't you get me started. You know my opinions.
I
You know what I feel
I
about
even
Blue
forgot
Marvel.
what the first
Yes.
Superman was, but it's the one that has the dude that got in trouble for touching kids as Lex Luthor.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
Oh, that one.
You're
I forgot that one exists. Superman Returns.
That movie stinks.
That movie's not good.
No, it's
It's
boring as
really
hell.
is.
and that's
incredibly
fair,
boring.
very fair. And
It's
then
bad.
after that, we have
Henry Cavill,
Henry Cavill.
Too dark.
who sucks in everything.
Whoa. He's
What?
a nice guy. He is a nice guy
don't
who
give a
plays
fuck.
Warhammer. Gertz, he plays Warhammer.
I don't give
He's
a damn.
one of-
I'm not paying to watch him be a nice guy who plays Warhammer.
No, he sucks. I don't like him as actor.
No, he's a
I gotta
terrible
be honest.
actor.
I don't.
He's a
I
handsome.
would hang out with him, but I don't.
He's
I
a
don't wanna
handsome
see it.
piece of meat.
Hey, Bransdale.
I forgot about Smallville because
Yeah.
I didn't have cable then.
Yeah, Bransdale, hey.
That was on
You know
network.
what?
You could've watched that.
It's cool if Cavill is your Superman. You're the only one. What else? Is this new Superman? I was like, this feels like the most Superman out of all
It does.
Superman.
I give it that, but
And-
I fucking hate Superman already.
And you know I don't like I don't like Superman. You want to
Yeah.
know what turned me around
He's
on it?
trash, Gertz. You know.
You want to know what
No.
you want to turn me around about Superman?
What?
It was the My Adventures of Superman, the cartoon. It was actually very, very good.
I love the old animated series.
Dude,
back
I
in
think.
the
Have
day.
you seen My Adventures with Superman?
It's really good.
I think you'd
Is
actually.
that the
like it.
anime one?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's good.
Is
really
he evil
good.
in it?
No.
No,
I don't want to watch it.
but he has the coolest powers he's ever had.
What power?
I was
Well, we
about to
already
say,
know his powers.
They made a movie.
Nah, he's got the
Superman.
cool anime ones now.
I mean, they made Superman corny and awkward and likable, which is what he should
That's
be.
impossible. He's not likable.
He is in this.
No, wasn't okay. So because you've seen it, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's the first time you're like in a very long time I've been like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
You're supposed to like this guy.
I like it. Exactly. You're like he's a really nice guy.
How cheesy is it? Because I don't want to watch some cheesy.
It's
Superman.
cheesy as fuck,
I don't want to watch
and
that
it's
shit.
perfect.
No,
because
but it's not
Superman.
like and you know and
Superman's
Call
supposed to be cheesy.
Let me tell you something. I already told you the only two
Tommy,
Superman
his
stories
name
I
is
love.
Superman.
If Superman isn't dying, or if he isn't evil, I don't want to watch it.
I do like
I
Cavill
don't
and the Man
give a
from
You know how
fuck.
ridiculous that
I'm with
sounds,
you.
though? It's like I want a dark, serious movie, and the main character's name's Superman.
I didn't say I wanted it dark and serious.
You just said my favorite story is
Doesn't
when
mean
he's
it has to
dying.
be dark and serious.
Yo.
He can be cheerful and dying. He's Superman. That's the point. He's cheerful all the time. That's inspirational,
So
Gertz.
he's wishing for death.
That shit is inspiration, aren't we all? That shit is inspirational,
I'll
man.
tell you,
He's dying. He's saving people. Come on, that's good stuff. Or he's evil, and which is just realistic.
That's just a horror movie.
No, that's injustice, and I want to see it.
That shit's
I want to
so
see
cringe.
him stick his hand through
It's so
Joker's
cringe.
chest.
It's
No,
so
look.
cringe. What if Superman punched people in the stomach and they went?
That's
It's
exactly.
awesome.
That's what it feels like.
It's so
That's what all the
amazing,
Superman. No,
though.
but you no,
It's,
look.
it's amazing when you're 13 and love the character Venom. That's what it's amazing.
I don't love Venom.
I know he's stupid as shit.
I like because I mean and don't get it twisted. There's there's times where the dark works in its own little vacuum of the new the new verse that they have set up for DC currently, the run. Oh my gosh, the Absolute Universe, Absolute DC. That current run that's happening for Superman, Batman, the whole nine. It's actually really, really good. They only have a few comics out, but I was like, okay, cool. Elseworld, not something else.
Yeah.
In my main series, I want fucking Shark Spray, Dumbass, and Superman, the Boy Scout. And don't get twisted, I don't mind a little bit of dark Batman, here and there. I just think they forget the other part of Batman, which is like the cool, the suave, the rich nigga. Like.
It's always been awkward.
But he's also
He ain't
like
Tony Stark.
But also he
Yeah,
still
he's an
cracks
alien.
a joke. He's still a human. He's not like, oh, I'm brooding all the time. The motherfucker still has dimensions.
He actually tries to
think he
save
does.
people, and he cares about saving people. I hate when people forget that. I hated that in the newest Batman movie where his arc is like, oh, wait, I can help people.
Light bulb.
At the end of the movie,
Yeah.
it's him like, oh, yeah.
It's a stadium full of people.
I can save them. Like
Just revenge?
And people are like, he's new. It's like, bitch, he's been doing it for 2 years. 2
He is
years.
new.
That's 2 years.
He's got to learn. He's Robert Pattinson.
A lot of people don't stay at their job that long, man.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Nah, but I like my. You know what? The only version of Batman I want being dark from now on is the Absolute Batman, because that nigga's thick. I don't know if you've seen him. He's
Is he a big dude?
Oh, show Absolute Batman.
I need to get into these. I dropped
Absolute
off
Batman's
DC a long
he's a
time
truck.
ago. Okay.
He's a truck.
I don't think I've been fucking with DC since New 52.
He just
turned
said
me off,
protein.
So I was done.
Just
What the fuck?
built like a shit house.
What's the logo look like? That tells me everything. What the fuck is
He's just a
happening here?
His logo's just a
That's
rectangle.
a thick boy. That's not even there. It's just a rectangle now. They have stretched out the bat logo to the point it's just a rectangle. It's a little widow's peak down there.
Yeah, that motherfucker got.
Man, I don't even think I want to read this. He's too
he's
thick of a
thick.
boy. He's too thick of a boy.
It's actually really good.
That is, can we see that again?
Look at those thighs.
I'm supposed to believe that's a ninja.
No shit. No part about this man is
time out.
stealthy.
He can't scratch his own back.
No, he can't.
So
Is he Bane? Is this Bane in Batman's
I
costume?
like how Rakeen's calling him Derrick Henry.
Derrick
Hey,
Henry's
look at the
Batman.
chat. The chat. You got to read it. It's actually very good, and they give you some explanations.
Okay.
Because at the end of because the biggest spin on this one, right?
What's the explanation? Way?
Curds and whey.
Spoiler alert! The motherfucker they show how he got big, and it's no science trick. Motherfucker just gym.
Yeah.
He's,
Bull semen?
I will say you start.
And steroids. All of the above.
Like in the first few pages of the chapter, the motherfucker starts off in a gym, so like what's up.
To be fair, that is what would happen if a dude saw his parents probably die.
Right.
Is he would hit the gym.
Oh no!
hard.
So that's the whole like that. Like
Yeah.
to give a bit of the premise, because I don't want to spoil too much for you when you read it. Like the biggest thing is that his backstory's been not fundamentally changed. His parents are there is a death. And he's influenced by it, but he's not rich. So there's a lot of different complexities of how he has to approach some of those things.
Okay.
But that's the Absolute Universe is basically taking your characters and taking one fundamental thing out of them.
Yeah.
Which has been a very fascinating take. Now, granted, first of all, if you ever want to pressure check my comic book knowledge, I keep game. All right, I just don't talk about it all the time. Second of all, that's not what I want in my Batman. Also. Yeah, forgot it. Sports show.
Real quick, when that Superman trailer lost me? When a CGI dog shows up.
Yeah, that was out.
You can't get a real dog?
I don't want a dog in there in general.
I mean, we have Jordan. You're not in this chat. It was the
Yeah.
movie chat. But he was talking about, can we get rid of children actors and just CGI them?
It's like,
Nah, fuck that.
like
What you think my kid's gonna do?
it's like there's not an animal we see more in real life than a dog.
Everywhere.
So as soon as I see a fake dog in a movie, I'm like, fuck you.
The motherfucker's supposed to fly off.
A movie you want me
That's
to
fine.
see.
But when the dog is just there,
Licking a face.
doing things that a dog
My dog
actually
Skip
does.
did that shit back in '99.
Yeah.
So like, why can't you fucking get a dog to do that now?
Yeah.
No, that's lazy, and I don't want any part
I
of
hate
it.
that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like-
I'm out.
But
It just seems like it's too much happening in this movie.
That's
that's
true.
so that's the one
Got a
concern.
kaiju and hot girl showing
Mr.
up.
Terrific's there.
Yeah, hot Tua girl.
Yeah, like what the fuck is happening here?
Now time out here, Mr. Terrific getting
Plus Lex Luthor. So there you go.
Mr. Terrific getting what is it? Getting front ballot.
No, I like Mr.
It's
Terrific.
nice.
I mean, they need
You gotta support your black heroes, bro.
I do, but they need to revamp that character, man.
That dog looks fake as fuck.
The dog is super fake.
That dog looks fake as shit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Is it a real dog?
No.
No way.
No.
No.
No. Run it back.
Yeah.
That dog is incredibly CGI.
It is CGI as shit.
And his face is like making CGI expression.
Yeah.
It's not a real dog.
Maybe like when they actually release it, they're gonna. That's just like a fake dog they put in place. They're gonna get a real dog and shoot some stuff.
They shouldn't release that though.
Yeah, because that makes me not want to see a movie.
Yeah. You have to see it.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
In action.
You have to see it.
Show this
moving.
shitty dog in action.
Yeah, when you see it move.
Yeah,
And why did you pick that dog for Crypto?
Yeah.
Crypto's bigger than that, I thought.
Isn't Crypto
Because they
more like a
want-
Labrador?
They've already,
Yeah, he's a lab, I
they're
thought.
overcorrecting. We got big scary
Get the
Superman.
fuck outta
Now we're
here,
getting-
Make him a
I don't want
Chihuahua.
to see this shit.
Now we're getting Smallville Superman.
God damn it, man.
Make him a pug.
And did you see Pa Kent? That ain't Pa Kent.
No, dude, I actually like the Paul Kent's a
You
Bubba.
like that they got?
Yeah, I like
Okay,
that it's a
kinda like-
Bubba.
okay, what does my Kent look like? That's that is very realistic.
Motherfucker's a farmer.
He is a farmer. They fucked me up with Kevin Costner, so I'm assuming like
Nah, motherfucker's a farmer. He's
no,
been
that
on there.
he was a Bubba with a gut.
oh, that's a real. They picked him right out of where? Kansas. Yeah.
That's a corn-fed man.
Oh yeah, born and bred.
But yeah,
I tried out to be a tight end for.
I got cut by TJ, so I became an actor.
Hey, look. We're thinking
And
of
who
boy.
fucked him up
That's the point of the trailer. It's a mystery.
and didn't kill him? They failed.
I didn't
This
mind.
goofy motherfucker. I hate Superman.
I like Superman should be like Paddington. You know what I mean by
A
that?
bear?
Yeah, well,
He would be much more charming
he should
if he
be
were a bear.
wholesome and endearing and make everyone around him better.
This guy's not gonna do that.
No, he's too busy
Come on,
punching
man.
Godzilla monsters.
Like a guy that looks like that's not doing that.
Yes.
Damn, Pa Kent been through some shit, man. Foreclosure, divorce, deaths, like
He looks like
an alcohol addiction.
He makes me think of Tony Soprano. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't you do that to James Gandolfini.
That's what a 55-year-old from Kansas looks
yeah,
like. What
that
do you
is very true. He ain't washed his shirt in years.
That's a farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's, to me, I took this and I said, this is the first time again. I see some potential, but my main problem is the same. One of the ones you pointed out, which is there feels like a lot going on.
It's a fuck ton going on.
And I'm like, the recipe for disaster is when you're trying to do too much
Yeah.
with too little. That said, I'm gonna see how that one plays
I'll
out.
tell you what, the only saving grace of this movie, and I had to think about it, is James Gunn. Because I thought, like,
He's got a good batting average.
no, my favorite superhero movies are done by him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so that's a pretty good, like, my favorite one is The Suicide Squad, not Suicide Squad. But, like, that, when it's all said and done, that is my favorite superhero movie.
Yeah, that dog's CGI
That dog is
shit.
fake as fuck. Get your bitch ass off the screen, dog. Hate that
couldn't
dog.
get a real dog to do
Oh,
that.
God,
I get when
man.
he's flying and stuff, obviously. You don't have a real man flying around in a movie either.
God damn it.
But when it's doing things that dogs do,
Yeah.
I will say, so when I haven't been in DC Comics in a long time, I bounced out like in around 2012. Came back for Dark Knight, Batman's Dark Knight Metal thing. Hated that ending and I never went back. But for people complaining about Guy Gardner, that's just how he looks.
Oh,
in the
I
comics.
actually
you
like.
can't- you
I
can't
actually
undo that.
Yeah, I actually,
Sorry,
I actually
I
like that. I
identify
looked at it and I
him.
said, ugh.
Yeah. No, because that's the character. He sucks. So,
Yeah.
like, It's Nathan Fillion, so yeah, he's gonna. It
was actually really funny because there's a clip from the animated series. I haven't seen this movie in particular, but they're like, "Oh yeah, I think we could use another Green Lantern." And both John.
That's just from Young Justice.
What is it?
Well, no, they cast John Stewart.
No,
already.
it's like, oh, we could use another Green Lantern, and they have like, what is it? John Stewart and
Hal Jordan.
And Hal Jordan both saying no. And they're like, but what about the third one? They're like, no.
I think they cast it well on that. Like, we'll see how. Like, why? It's a kaiju there. What the fuck is that in the background? Is that Brainiac? I don't know.
Too
much happening.
I've said, I think it might be like kind of because they're doing like, they're not doing. I don't know what they're doing, but I think to be honest,
I don't either.
That said, I think one of the major things is maybe they'll do Monster of the Week for a few clips and whatnot
To recap you. Some shit.
Not to recap you.
It'll be part of a montage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. If it's part of a montage, it's fine.
Well, they
play that song from Hercules, Zero to Hero.
Oh, God. James Gunn is great at misdirection. Like
he is.
Like in the Suicide Squad, it literally starts with like, "All right, I hated that first movie."
Yeah. The beginning of that
great
movie
opening
is probably my favorite part of it.
That's what I'm saying. That movie's great, man.
And then you know what? He did a lot of redemption for a lot of characters in the actual series of Creature Commandos.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, shit, there was one whole character that was just tossed aside in Suicide Squad. Who in Creature Commandos, you're like, I was like, oh, well, that makes me feel kind of worse. That said, he also made me like a again, going back to Creature Commandos, he made me a big fan of one character who just shows up and it's like, is that a Nazi? I'm like, been going around saying that to people.
Got you these days.
I'm gonna hit the intro. It's been like an hour.
Yeah,
great pre-show.
Yeah,
we've got 4 games.
There's not a whole lot of football.
Denying it. What do you think this is? Know me for years. The fuck is changed?
Yeah, that's true. When you hate for life.
Yeah, I said I'm consistent.
Yeah, you hate the Eagles. You hate Jared Goff.
Been here for years, and now we're here for the last time ever on a weekday.
That's right.
Oh, you're right. Man, I keep on forgetting. I'm like, oh wait, no, it's just like a week off than the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Or is the Super Bowl next Saturday? No.
So it's because we don't do a show after. What will we talk about? We get together for the Super Bowl, so there's no point in us getting back after we figure out who's playing on the Super Bowl.
And then we watch it before. We do it before, right?
Yeah, we do it
the day of.
Yeah.
No, I mean, we do it before the game on the day of. And then we go off. Yeah, but because, oh my gosh, I think I was in Cancun one of the times for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I forgot it was you or your girlfriend. You won a trip for being like #1 in sales.
Her. Or yeah, she got a trip, and they were like, "We'll pay for your dumbass." I said, "Sure." I want to give her shout out, but yeah, no. To your point, I'm super excited for the Super Bowl this year. A, because I should be in town, and B, because ultimately, hopefully, if it goes the way I want it to this week, then I'm good.
Well, we could live stream the Super Bowl. The problem is that we actually enjoy
not doing that.
Yeah,
we like to watch the game.
that was kind of probably a step that we were missing in order to make the show a little bit bigger. I found out I have seen a lot of the channels grow by doing live play-by-play. I don't think we would have ever done that, honestly.
No, I like watching the game. I don't think
we would be either.
Yeah, no.
We can't stay tuned in. You see how the fucking pre-show went.
We'd be talking about Crypto the Super Dog.
Yeah.
In the middle of the Eagles Commanders.
To be fair, though, if we had done like one of those, like, drop us as many subs as you can and we'll do silly shit. Like, if we had done that for the Nickelodeon game, we probably could have made a lot of money.
Yeah, but I mean, let me phrase that. If there had been like a game in the season that someone called and been like, "Hey, I want to live cast that," I would have been like, "Sure." But for the most part, I like to be in some dark, dingy bar with some drink in front of me, crying at the Cowboys losing. And also,
Y'all are still losing.
shut up. You on the same couch I am at home.
Oh, we got there a little later.
No, at home. It's still winter, bitch.
Okay.
Same season.
We were there.
You're not allowed to talk trash about your quarterback for at least a year, by the way.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
Yeah.
But that said, what I also would say, I don't think y'all want to hear me during a football game involving the Cowboys. I'm gonna be honest with you, because there's a lot of
explicitives. The way it
explicitives.
typically goes, you just don't say anything.
Or I'm yelling explicitives.
Oh wait, well you do that first, and then you you fall silent typically.
Or I'm yelling and being I'm the worst version of me when the Cowboys are playing.
But it's still not that bad.
Not Cowboys bad. No, but I'm not. But I'll sit there, and especially if it's a game that I don't think we should win, I'm egregious. I'm disgusting. But that's it.
That part is bad. But the problem is that, you missed this, or maybe you were here. I forgot. It feels like a while. When I went to the Eagles bar, that was bad to a degree.
Yeah, no.
Was this recent?
Yeah, Gertz was there.
There's a bar for him?
Yeah.
Here?
Like a few bars.
Yeah.
What? They gave Raiders and Eagles fans bars in the city?
I did want to bring that up. But we cannot go to an Eagles bar this Sunday.
How did that go?
I cannot.
Did it go as expected?
I cannot do that again.
It went as expected.
Yeah.
Then.
Don't eat shit.
I'm down to go wherever you guys want to go. If you guys want to go to Booty Cheeks or
We had a list. We were talking about a few places we wanted to run it by you guys.
Okay.
So we can all decide. Bolden Acres is one of them, but there were others too.
Okay, we'll talk about it after this. But other than that, the Raiders bar, that one was also scary.
Frightening.
The going to the Bills bar, not frightening at all.
No, the Bills Mafia's fun.
Yeah, Bills fans are good.
Yeah.
Apparently, Booty Cheeks is a Texans bar, and you wouldn't know it because
Really? Oh, that's a real place?
Yeah.
Well, it's Bolden Acres, but yeah.
Oh.
We call it Booty Cheeks because that's where we saw Mike Tyson's bare ass.
Oh.
Because of the Jake Paul fight.
Is it really a Texans bar?
That's what it says online.
Yeah.
That's accurate because I didn't see anything I didn't see any Texas things up when I went.
No, neither.
Yeah, that's right. that is accurate.
Yo, what's up, Chatted Sag? Appreciate it.
Yeah. Got Duck Machine.
But now we how'd I put it? I haven't, cause is there a Cowboys bar?
Yeah, like every other bar.
No, that's not true.
You guys commandeer
Pluckers?
every bar.
Yeah,
You do,
Cowboys,
so every other bar.
Yeah.
Fucking like
You don't
That's like
need
asking if there's a
bars.
UT bar here.
Yeah, no
okay?
shit. Come on.
all
Technically,
UT
the
bars.
UT bar is the it's like it's a beer garden. It's like a German beer garden on Red River.
Oh, it actually, and when we've been there,
Yeah.
it's disgustingly burnt orange.
And Bon Air is a Steelers bar.
Yeah.
Aggressively Steelers.
Yeah, super fucking aggressive.
I don't even like going there.
I know, like you.
I was like, let's not.
I was like, you didn't come here for the game. You're like, fuck no.
No. Are you surrounded by Steelers fans? No way. I know my ilk.
That one can get a little scary too.
Yeah.
Game time. Like,
They're not
all Steelers fans.
They're not as bad as Philly fans, but they're Philly fan adjacent.
I don't even want to know what that bar was like.
Dogwood and Billy's and Burnett are the Cowboys.
Are there
bar.
any Commanders bars?
That's code.
That's a good question.
Maybe now, but it
Maybe
definitely
now.
wasn't before.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. They scratched off some other team name and just put Commanders on there. They're bandwagoning like a motherfucker
Oh,
if they're
big
Commanders.
time. Big time.
Well, I mean, the funny thing, we can talk a little bit about the Commanders. For them to be where they are is
Jealous.
they have like 10 years of like top 5, top 10 draft.
They
picks.
deserve it. They truly deserve. Like, I feel bad because I'm like, fuck, CJ didn't do that because he's garbage. Well, at least he was this year.
No, he
did
was
good in
not.
the playoffs. He did fine.
He won a playoff game.
He is fine.
My poo butt ass team didn't do that in the last 8 years.
Look, I feel.
And your coach is safe. And your
can't believe
coach
that.
is
yeah,
safe.
he ain't going anywhere. I told you
Coach
that.
is fine.
He's gonna die there.
God.
You know that, right?
The
He's
black
like Jerry,
man's still fine,
I love
baby.
it. He's like Jerry Jones.
When-
Like, he ain't leaving until he
Yeah.
dies
When I
in a
heard-
body bag.
when I heard-
That's when Mike Tomlin is leaving.
When I heard Rich
Pittsburgh.
Eisen, of all people, say, maybe it's time for Mike Tomlin to go.
Oh no, everyone's saying it now.
yeah. I was
Everyone's on that bandwagon now.
It took you 3 years.
He's the greatest coach of all time.
It says the Commanders bars are Black Sheep and Aussies.
Oh, so they do exist.
Yeah. The Lions bar is Haymaker. I've actually seen a Lions flag there.
Nice.
Rams bars, I don't know. Let us know.
They don't have those in L.A.
Well, I don't know if you were here, but when we were choosing 2 weeks ago, I was like, I don't think LA deserves to ever win a Super Bowl ever again.
Really?
Well, they didn't show up for the last one.
They choke when they want to.
No,
Yeah.
LA fans are the worst.
Oh, no, they're awful.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
so
they're
spoiled.
terrible. People talk about us. I'm like, no. Have you seen LA fans?
They're just hungry, all right?
They got shit to do, man. Like you ain't I get LA fans more. I think Texas fans get LA fans more than other fan bases because it's like, no, if you ain't doing shit, then we ain't got time.
But with the Rams, like I like everything about the organization except the fans. Like I like their coach, I like their quarterback, I like their philosophy.
They are bandwagon.
Yeah.
Like that is what they are. Like if they don't win, then they don't exist. And if they win, only if they make it this far, then they'll start.
Yeah,
like,
they're the
showing
ultimate
up.
fair weather fans.
Yo, big time.
And I hate
big,
that shit.
big time.
Miami fans, I don't know anything about.
I know one Miami fan. I've met one Miami fan in my life.
I met a Miami fan, but he was like 55. So he caught that wave in the 80s.
Marino?
Yeah.
Still riding off of Marino? Oh, man, that's rough.
That's rough.
But topic number one, we don't got a lot of other topics. That's why I kind of let movies and everything run long. The coaching carousel.
No, we don't have to talk about this.
I think we should. It's fun for my division.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what the fuck's going on over there.
Well, no one's a front runner for the Jags job, right?
I thought Liam Cohen was. Well, he was out, and then Balky got fired, and he was back in. And he ghosted the Bucks. He straight up ghosted the Bucks. He pulled the McDaniels.
Broha broke the news. They just hired Liam Cohen.
Hold up,
there you go.
After they fired their GM. Correct?
Yeah.
That's what was being reported.
That's pretty great.
Everyone was like, I do not want to work with that GM.
Yeah, no one did.
Yeah.
No
so
one did.
once they fired him.
I am perfectly fine with Liam Cohen being the coach of the Jags. I'm good with that.
I mean, I still think the Cowboys are going to end up with Dougie P.
No, they're really close to hire Schottenheimer.
Brian Schottenheimer.
Somebody that nobody else interviewed.
No one wanted.
Jason Witten was also interviewed for the job.
Mm-hmm.
I did hear about Jason Witten.
I am not super familiar with Schottenheimer, but apparently in Seattle did not do a great job.
Yeah. He's not... I know Jerry doesn't make the biggest splashes with his coaching hires, but this is
it shows by their record.
But this is a new low. You know what I mean?
No one wants this job.
He doesn't have first of all, he's never been a head coach.
No.
He's been an assistant coach
for a long time
with no interest from anybody to ever be a fucking head coach.
Zero. It reminds me of David Culley when we
I don't know what we're doing.
Oh, you are in for a world of hurt, sir.
I said, because I literally said, man, I don't want Kellen Moore or Robert Saleh. It can't get worse. And guess what happened?
Has he actually been hired? Has that been reported?
No, I can't see it but actually get picked.
He's a very big front runner, at least rumors have said.
This is like when Sam hired Josh McDaniels. It's literally the same energy.
Oh, can I
that was worse because he had coached the Broncos and got caught cheating there and then was fired.
Can I say something to Shaggy? Yeah. Don't worry, man. Because Trevor Lawrence is no Baker Mayfield.
No.
Baker Mayfield loves football.
That's true.
Trevor Lawrence has one foot out already.
Yeah.
So we're good. We're good, man. It's fine. I assure you, it's fine.
But, I'm sorry, TJ. I did learn a very interesting thing for the two coaches that I know got hired, Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson.
Sorry, I couldn't. I can't get past the, I'm sorry, fuck you, you're not.
I'm not sorry. I'm not even going
to I know. Y'all just waiting to see my down.
So you know what I thought?
But at least he's
because there's two NFC East teams playing in the NFC Championship, I thought Jerry would wake up. Like, just a little bit.
No. I think it said...
He's more asleep now.
I've never seen a man that old wake up.
Yeah.
I think he's genuinely in a place to where he's just in a downward spiral, and he doesn't know what to do. It made him worse.
Oh, he's awful right now.
I thought he'd make a little bit of a splash.
He's not. Whatever you had in the offseason, this is going to be the same. I guarantee you. So, they ain't going to make any moves.
No, we ain't going to pay for shit. Well, first, and guess what? No, we're
too many Cowboy fans. He's fine.
No, that's
financially he's fine.
No, the problem is we ain't gonna pay for shit for the team.
Oh yeah.
So he ain't gonna pay for shit, even though we're made the most money we've ever made in our lifetimes.
Yeah, we'll continue.
It's such a confusing thing. He won't pay for a fucking coach.
He will not.
And for some reason, he didn't even interview two of the most sought-after candidates in the fucking NFC.
He needs a yes man.
Yeah.
First and foremost, you got to be a yes man. So, yeah, that cuts out all good coaching hires.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. No, until he dies, you're fucked. Like, it's just what it is.
Honestly, it's a miracle you guys got Mike McCarthy to begin with.
In retrospect,
Yeah.
looking at him now,
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's still out there. Try to get him back.
I'm shocked.
You think Jerry would do that?
No.
No.
He's all Schottenheimer. all.
Well, apparently Jerry made him a deal, made him an offer. Mike McCarthy, he was like, I'm not taking that. Fuck
I'm
you.
out.
Yeah.
I've had enough.
You ain't worth it, old man.
Yeah.
I think what was interesting is Mike got snubbed in Chicago, which I mean I don't blame him. Like take Ben Johnson. Yes, but
I don't know about that.
But no. Let me asterisk that. I think Mike is still the better situation for Chicago, only because I think the type of coach Caleb needed was that don't fuck around. I'm just very steady, stable. Yeah. Because I think
Eberflus is out there. For you
I think Ben Johnson is like a dynamic coach. Yeah. Or kind of or would be more dynamic with the playbook, but I think that needs a more dynamic player, and I don't think Caleb has shown any.
No, he hasn't shown anything to me that.
I thought the best fit for Caleb was honestly Mike Vrabel.
I do too.
Because Mike Vrabel
needs discipline. Man.
Exactly. We talked about it.
But no, man. Look, say what you will.
What he said. He just needs a head coach to tell him to stop being a bitch.
Yeah, just need someone to say, "Shut the fuck up."
Nah, man. The Patriots kind of make me nervous coming.
Oh, they're going to be good.
Because they're back in that quarterback alone is the exact type of quarterback who will shut the fuck up and do whatever.
And Josh McDaniels
tells him to do.
Josh McDaniels, terrible head coach. Good OC.
Really good OC.
Really good OC.
Yeah.
So I think the Patriots.
No, they're good now.
They'll make some noise.
I can see them making the playoffs next season.
Yes.
They got the quarterback. They just need some pieces. They're building, but they got all the foundation, I think, ready.
The only issue is it's really hard to make the playoffs in the AFC.
I think they'll be a wild card team.
I mean, if we made it.
They'll be better than the Broncos.
If they made it.
You're in the AFC South.
Yeah, we will perpetually be. Oh, we'll be there for the next 10 years.
They'll be better than the Broncos. They might be better than the Steelers.
Man, I don't know. I think the Broncos are on an upswing.
You think?
Yeah.
I think
this was a rebuilding year.
Yeah.
They weren't supposed to go this far with Bo Nix.
No.
But how high do you think Bo Nix's ceiling is?
Oh, man.
I think he looked really good except for that last game.
Pretty good.
I mean, I
don't think he's going to be Drew Brees.
Denver doesn't have any weapons, do they? Really? Yeah.
Not really.
Not yet.
But they know what. Yeah. But they know what to build now.
Me saying Bo Nix is bad. I just don't see him as a guy where I'm like, oh, there's a lot of potential there. You know what I mean?
I think it remains to be seen.
But I think I think he performed vastly better than anyone expected of him.
Oh yeah.
And I think that if he, I don't think he is in the camp of I can ball out and show out like a Jaden Daniels, where he is the change.
No. He's more of a Brock Purdy.
But
run that system right.
But I definitely think that if you give him the right pieces, Bo Nix can definitely elevate.
Yeah.
And I was optimistic about Bo Nix coming in too.
For whatever reason, remember, I was really high on all these quarterbacks for the most part, and Caleb too much. But no, man, it's gonna be sophomore slump.
You were high on Caleb?
He was.
I was really high on Caleb.
He was high on Caleb.
I was high on Jaden, not as much as Caleb, but I thought Jaden would do good. I didn't think he'd do what the fuck he did.
Yeah, I didn't know enough about.
Drake May was my biggest surprise. I was like, because I
Drake
hate
May
that
was a
fucking
big
kid. I was like, that face, man, I can't. But then I saw him play, and I'm like, he's Eli. He's gonna be our Eli, just blank face, but all about business. I love Eli, he won me over. And fuck, Michael Penix wasn't terrible.
No, he wasn't.
So
you
good class,
him
man.
sooner.
Yeah. Maybe having two quarterbacks was stupid. In the year where, and I gotta give a shout out. This has genuinely been a year where I think the rookie class of all the quarterbacks came out stellar.
It's one of the best QB classes that have come out.
A rookie quarterback has never gone to the Super Bowl ever.
Mm-hmm.
One game away.
One game.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the list of quarterbacks as rookies that made a championship game. I know Flacco and Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, I was about to say Ben and Flacco. I think that's it.
And there's a few more. I think Mark Sanchez
did, yeah.
And there might be one other one that I'm forgetting.
I think it is another one.
Yeah. But Yeah, I mean, overall, this rookie class, like, there's like
Impressive, man.
Yeah,
That's
they
impressive.
look good.
But like, yeah, no, it's going to be some sophomore slumps. I want to see who
Brock
falls off.
Purdy, Mark Sanchez,
right.
Joe
How about
Flacco,
Brock?
Ben
Brock
Roethlisberger, Sean King.
Oh, that's right, Sean King.
I don't know what the Steelers are going to do with this coach thing, man.
They're not going to do anything.
I know. That's
I know you. What y'all need, the change you need isn't the coach. Get rid of George Pickens.
Well, that's happening.
That's going to happen. You're going to get another disgruntled.
Yeah.
Wide
Just gonna
receiver.
draft another.
We're going to cast another
But they're
draft
going
another
to be
George
good
Pickens.
until they get disgruntled. Then you just move on. It's,
Now,
it's
what
the
you
same
what you should say is, if you see a white receiver get drafted, be confused, be excited. That means Tomlin's changing it up.
He's not going to change it up.
Changing it up.
What's up with your quarterback
Bro,
situation?
there's only
That's the
one
question.
lad McConkey.
It's
Yeah,
it's
he
looking.
did his thing.
Last I heard, it's looking like they're favoring Justin Fields, which makes sense. But that's
What
like
you going into the season with?
I think so.
Justin didn't look bad when he was here. What I'll also say is I know that it wasn't just Russ,
No, it wasn't.
but
he's too old.
Yeah, your
to be
defense did not
honest,
show.
after any 4-game losing streak with a competent start backup, I would have been like, let's just try.
Yeah, no shit,
Yeah.
man.
Let's just do it.
At least they'll throw the opponent off a little bit.
Yeah, let's do
fuck.
a package
But
where
I
he
also
just
need the
starts the
defense
game.
to show the fuck
It's
up.
almost like we
That
have a
helps.
coach who doesn't know what he's doing
He
anymore.
knows what he's doing.
No,
he's
not
complacent.
anymore. Not
he just
anymore.
doesn't care anymore.
No, he doesn't know what he's doing anymore. The game has left him.
He
The
is
game,
old.
The game has passed him
He
by.
is old.
He's like 50 going
He's
on
still
80.
making them playoffs,
He
though,
looks
Gert.
35.
He's squeaking into the playoffs.
Still
in
making
an
it.
era where 14
It's just
teams
ugly. It's
make
just
the playoffs.
ugly, but he's
You
making
know the last time he's won a playoff game?
not in this decade. Or
2016.
Yeah. That's high school and
That's
college.
rough. That's rough.
Yeah.
Someone could have been born in that time and
Yep.
be almost in high school. Fuck. That's rough.
Now, fuck y'all. All right, look, number
He's a
one.
good coach. That man's at least he has a legendary coach. What do you have?
They got a legendary tight end that could be coming back to be his
Oh,
coach.
here's
Oh, the failed broadcaster
here's a crazy stat.
You kind of
with the hair plugs. That guy.
Tell me, you kind of hurt me with that, dog. It's like, what you got? I was
I'm
self-reflecting
sorry, I
over
didn't even
here.
need to cut that, dude.
I was self-reflecting over here. I was like, what
just-
do I have? What have I achieved in my life up until?
But here's
I want you guys to get a. I want you guys to get a D'Amico. It feels good to have a good coach.
Look me in my soul. You ain't shit, and you
It
ain't
feels
ever
good to have
gonna
a
be
good black
shit.
coach doing his thing, man.
here's a crazy Mike Tomlin stat.
I'm so sorry.
Side note, just real quick, black coach won the college football championship.
Yes, he did. Wait, no, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Notre
He
Dame.
went to the. They didn't win.
They didn't win it.
Oh shit,
They didn't
win.
even come
so you
close
beat
to
the shit out of
winning.
I keep forgetting
I turned that
because
shit off
that game
after
is
the first
that game
quarter.
is so forgettable. Because
Yeah, it was bad.
because I turned it on at one point and
That
I was
first
like,
drive
You immediately turned it off. You
yeah,
were
no,
like,
yeah. Notre Dame is up 7-0. Guess they won the game, and I've had to correct myself twice.
That was all the points they got, right? Yeah. Fuck. That was an ass.
It was-
that was a
they got-
fucking assing.
They scored more in garbage time, but no, their quarterback was puking on the sidelines on the first
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah.
It was, to be fair, it was like a Herculean effort.
It was the worst thing I've ever.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit.
So that team was Rudy.
Yeah.
The real Rudy. Not like. They really showed up. They were like, oh, God, we are not capable of doing this.
But
And they weren't.
here's a crazy Mike Tomlin stat. I remember, I think I told you this, Marcos. Mike Tomlin's been a coach of the Steelers for 18 years. Mm-hmm. Out of those 18 years, how many?
To me.
How many years of those 18 has he won a playoff game?
3.
You're not.
You're actually very close. 4.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Out of 18 years?
Out of 18 years.
But how many
But
times?
the
has it
Super
been-
Bowl.
How you
One of
been?
those was Super Bowl.
Yes, and he's been to the Super Bowl twice.
Yeah. So a win and a visit to the Super Bowl.
Right. So
That gives you a lifetime
and
pass.
how many?
no,
of
it
this-
doesn't. It does not.
Pete Carroll was there in Seattle.
Was he there for 18
He was
years? That's what I thought.
You guys like consistency, though.
Not
You're
when it-
consistently going into the
not
playoffs
consistently
and consistently
bad.
being bounced.
And the thing
It's
is,
consistency.
we don't even lose close in the playoffs.
No.
We get fucking destroyed.
No, I was pissed.
Yeah.
Look, like I know my team was shit for the vast majority of the season. How they got 10 wins, I don't even fucking know.
They beat the shit out of the Chargers.
But yeah, that shit of like people like, oh, they don't stand a chance. It's a bye week for the Chargers. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. If you say that shit about the team that's on a 4-game losing streak. Not us. Fuck, we at least won our last game before the season.
5-game losing streak.
But we got shit. I'm like, look, the Texans are good. D'Amico Ryan's Texans are good for 2 things. Winning the AFC South and blowing out whatever pretender-ass team we play in the wild card on Saturday, the first game, because that's our spot. That's our spot.
That's our Super Bowl.
That's our Thanksgiving game. So yeah, no. So I knew that would happen. Like no, like the Chargers. I was like, no, we'll probably beat the fucking Chargers or the Steelers, but we ain't beating anyone after that.
So that means that almost half of his coaching tenure, Mike Tomlin has not won a playoff game like recently, right?
D'Amico has won more playoff games almost than Mike Tomlin.
Like
damn near.
And it's not
give
like
it a couple of years.
And it's not like they're punching above their weight either.
Yeah.
There were years like with Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell and Ben Roethlisberger. I think
you had a roster.
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't make it.
They had Super Bowl aspirations. We got bounced by the fucking Jags.
Yeah.
We got bounced by Blake Bortles.
Blake Bortles on that tear.
Now,
Brother,
what I will say is,
he is not making the Ring of Honor.
But he's handsome though.
He is, and he's likable. And I hate that.
He looks like
I hate that Mike Tomlin has put me in this position of saying "fuck you, leave."
I know you hate it. You really do hate it.
I do.
You genuinely do.
I hate it almost as much as us keeping him.
Oh yeah, and y'all guys got to cut your kicker.
No, that motherfucker needs to leave. I hope they fired him.
He
didn't deserve to ride on the
through his
plane.
helmet.
It's so
Fuck that dude, man.
It's so funny.
He sucks.
It's so funny to watch
sucks.
football games with Samantha and just hear her giggle.
Every time a kick is missed. It's her favorite play in the game.
Do you kick puppies too?
And
it's
the only job you got. Only job you got. No, he's fucking terrible, man.
And it is funny because have seen so many missed kicks this month.
3 in one game?
I feel like Samantha causes them. Anytime I watch a game with her, I see a missed field goal. It's wild. See Jake Elliott's music starts and Samantha's there. Like, oh,
that's why I've seen so many missed.
Jake Elliott's been missing a lot.
Yeah, we need to cut him and the refs.
Yeah,
and maybe we'll have a chance next time.
So yeah,
we don't get that kind of play out of CJ often.
We're fucking stuck with Mike Tomlin.
You are. And your quarterback situation's fucked. It's going to be the same thing. Is TJ going to stay or are they getting rid of him?
Are you getting rid of your running back?
I hope the fuck so.
Najee sucks.
It's a great running back draft.
Is he still on contract?
No, it's last year.
We did not sign his 5th-year option. So it's like,
I don't
the
think
fact he's been there, I thought it was on his second contract. I feel like he's been there forever.
Well, he's averaged 2 yards a carry forever, so I get it. Najee negative yards Harris. I didn't even come up with that. Samantha did.
Legend.
A legend for opposing defenses. Marcos' team called him soft after the game on Twitter.
He's a legend like Kenny Pickett.
Said kid runs soft. Kenny Pickett might be going to an NFC he's going to an NFC championship.
He's the new Nick Foles. He's gonna be the new Nick Foles.
If that happens,
you know he is.
I could
totally see that.
I might kill myself. If that happens. I'm like, God damn it.
Look, man, get in the same boat as
him. There was a point in the game last week where the Jalen Hurts was injured. Like
Jalen Hurts looks terrible.
He couldn't roll to the right for a little bit, or maybe he was playing that up for the trick plays that he played to win the game. But still, I was like, life is writing the funniest script right now, where Jalen Hurts is gonna get hurt and Kenny Pickett's gonna go in, and the Commanders are going to the Super Bowl.
That would be wild. If that can still happen. If that happens, fuck yes, I'm all about that.
I think last game I thought Jalen Hurts looked fine.
Yeah.
AJ Brown.
I thought he was hurt.
AJ Brown looked like shit.
AJ Brown doesn't do good in this
He's
game.
too busy reading books.
He's trying to get his mind right.
Well,
it
try
ain't working.
hard. Get his hands right.
Yeah.
Get his hands right.
He's not.
I don't see him.
He's a former Tennessee Titan. He's not built for this.
I don't see him dropping books on the sideline, which is shocking.
Since you like the Suicide Squad, when he was bringing that up, I just pulled up the clip of King Shark reading the book. Smart.
Oh yeah.
Just like it was like, dude, you're not even really reading it. You're just.
AJ Brown.
I don't buy it because one, it's a self-help book.
Put glasses on.
Yeah. It was a self-help book. Have you ever heard A.J. Brown say, I need to be better at blank? No. He doesn't have a self-help book that he actually...
No, time out. He doesn't say it because he's constantly reading it.
Shut up.
On that note,
He's the most egotistical man on that
whoever
team.
wrote that book, apparently,
they
like,
blowing up.
yeah, it sold a whole bunch of copies on Amazon
night.
that
Have you seen
week.
the Amazon reviews? Oh, they're hilarious. Sam showed them to me, where it's like, I read this book and now I'm always open.
Oh, that's great. That's good. No, what I was about to say, you are in the same boat as this man. You do know that, right? Cowboys and the Steelers are about like the same right now. Like you're not moving.
Not really.
No, they're not going to budge. You're not making the playoffs next year. You will, and you're going to lose. Yeah.
So like, that's not the
this
same.
is what's going to happen.
He's in the same boat as Sam over there.
We're not
Oh
as bad as
no!
the Raiders.
I was about to say that's rough.
Don't do that.
That was rough. No, because they could get a better coach and quarterback.
They're probably going to get McCarthy.
They might, and they
They're
probably
going to get Pete Carroll.
they got a chance to get Shador.
I know the Raiders are
They're
talking
not
Pete.
going to get
They're
shit.
not
Might
gonna
get
Shador.
Shador.
I know the Raiders are talking Pete Carroll.
Yeah, but Pete Carroll's also like, what, 78?
That was 80.
Who dies
60.
first? Mike McCarthy or Pete Carroll?
Oh, Mike McCarthy.
That's what I thought. Mike McCarthy's no spring chicken either. And by the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but he's fat as shit.
Yeah, he made
man
fun of his hoagies.
He doesn't care about himself. It's very clear he doesn't care about himself.
And I want to also, I know we make fun of Mike McCarthy a lot.
We should.
He makes it very easy.
Yeah.
I do think he's a good coach, and I actually
Okay.
no.
No, he could keep a boat stable. He ain't winning a Super Bowl.
He's won a playoff game more recently than Mike Tomlin. He's got a better
has.
playoff record than Mike Tomlin too.
He does.
That is true.
So I would take him in Pittsburgh at this point.
Oh, you're
would
just
take Mike
desperate at this
again.
point.
He's also
man.
from Pittsburgh, which
You're
helps.
just desperate right now.
I'm damn fucking right I am. God damn it.
God, can you
Rohan
imagine
does-
a Ben Johnson in Pittsburgh?
Broha does bring up a good point. I forgot that Tom Brady is running the Raiders now.
He is. That means that shit's going to get straightened out.
Maybe.
Lickety split. No, Brady don't play that.
Only avocado ice cream in the locker room.
And then they gave him more power, too. So, like, yeah,
They
no.
should.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't
Man's a
get that guy-
champion.
Yeah, you don't get that guy to be a backseat driver.
Fuck no.
Give him the fucking
You know
wheel.
how to win championships. Go help us out.
Your coach might be in trouble.
He should
Yeah.
be because he's a
Yeah.
terrible fucking coach.
I don't think
Great
he's a
OC.
terrible coach. I
Terrible
think-
coach. Oh, he's fucking awful.
I think-
he is awful, man. Like he
not
is
choose-
bad.
So
Not on
I
the
think-
field. Off the field, he is
Oh,
terrible.
off the field. Yeah, but I do think that we're kind of trapped in the situation. Tomlin, like, if I put Tomlin as the coach in Philadelphia, is that an instant Super Bowl win?
No.
No.
You don't think so? Like, if I give him a better roster,
No.
Nah.
I've
I'm
seen
with Gertz. I
I've
don't-
seen
I
Mike
don't see
Tomlin
it.
with stacked rosters. I've seen it.
I disagree.
I
But
do.
this isn't. But this
You
no.
are-
Pause,
You
pause.
said Super Bowl.
This is-
I think
this
he'd go
isn't-
far.
This
I don't
isn't
think he'd
me.
make
This
the Super
this
Bowl.
isn't me saying like I believe he'll go and just splash out.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, again, I'm just a believer in the Andy Reid. You go to a new environment, you
I didn't-
flash out.
Yeah.
That's
I think-
fair.
And
Rejuvenate him.
Because I do think it's like a. Because I do think it's almost like a wake up call for Tomlin.
Right. If you, it's I guess for me, it's how you phrase the question. It's like him going to a new spot. Yes.
Like you would love Mike
If-
Tomlin
if
in Dallas.
hypothetically, if he had that roster, it's like, dude, I've seen him with a roster maybe even better than the Eagles roster right now. That
Didn't do anything.
that Big Ben, Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown
Yeah, that was
roster.
a beastly
That
roster.
roster was sick.
you are right about that.
Yeah, that was
those
a
are
beastly
three. Like
roster.
I mean, Le'Veon Bell's
Isn't that who we won the Super Bowl with, though?
Not Antonio
no.
Brown. It was Ben
No.
That was-
Roethlisberger, Hines Ward, Santonio Holmes, and Jerome Bettis.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
but also
Polamalu
a
was there.
stacked roster.
Yeah.
So
Well, to go back to the Colts, I think you're kind of fucked with the quarterback situation.
Hell, big time. I mean, it
yeah.
looks like it's a
Yeah.
culture situation there. Like he doesn't
Well,
care if
you
people
don't
show
win,
up
the
on
culture falls
time.
apart.
I mean, he doesn't care if people show up on time for practice.
Well,
that's a problem. There's
he'll
no
be gone
discipline
soon.
there.
I forget actually, real quick. Like
And yeah, your
I
quarterback
wish, the,
situation
I
is
wish the
fucked.
Browns would let go of Stefanski. I take
What?
it.
he deserves better.
He just like
Stefanski's a really good coach.
He's a good OC. He is not a good coach.
I disagree.
I don't
Man,
think
have you
it's
not heard the shit coming out of Indy?
Of Stefanski,
It's bad.
In Indy, you mean in Cleveland?
The Colts. Oh, Stefanski.
Stefanski.
Fancy.
Not Steichen. Yeah, yeah.
Right, yeah,
No,
Stefanski-
Stefanski's good.
Yeah,
Dorsey was trash. I don't know why they even did
Oh no,
that.
Steichen sucks.
Yeah. Like, no, Stefanski's good. Stefanski
That's
needs
why I
to
said
stay.
like no. he
The
needs to
quarterback
leave the
situation's
Browns.
fucked.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like they need to let him. The reason I say they need to.
Do
let
you
him
really
go
think
to
he
them.
got like how the fuck do you fuck something up not playing? It's like getting fired on your day off. How the fuck did you do that? I think what they're doing, they're easing him out.
It's the NFL equivalent of stealing boxes.
Yeah, they're easing him out so you forget he exists.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna try to rejuvenate something. They don't have anything to build off of though. That's the problem.
It's wild that because what was the Browns' record by the end of the season? They were like
3 and whatever.
14.
Yeah.
And no one was.
They're picking third.
And no one was like Stefanski's on the hot seat. Everyone's like, he's fine.
He's good, man. Like no, because that's not his fault, man. That ownership's fucked. They put him in a terrible situation.
And he would get hired.
I would quit if I was him and get one of these other jobs.
He would get hired immediately.
Browns are picking second.
Second. You went from making the playoffs to
Titans.
picking second.
They're
going to fuck that up.
That's the thing
so
that is
good.
funny that they're not super expecting, or I mean, I guess this shit changes all the time. They weren't super expecting the Titans to pick a quarterback because of Will Levis. Maybe they will. No.
That's a funny sentence.
No, they will fuck this up.
They were not super expecting the Browns to take a quarterback because they still have Deshaun Watson.
But
so the Giants are supposed to get the best choice of quarterback in the draft.
Browns are getting the best quarterback probably.
I don't think they are.
You don't think so?
No, I think they want that ship to burn.
They do. They want that shit to go.
Patriots are definitely not taking a quarterback, and they're fourth.
Also, you think Shador wants to be in fucking Cleveland?
He doesn't want to be, but
Dion might not let that happen.
Yeah, I don't know what Dion can do.
I'm telling you, 5 Raiders, right? No, 6. 6 is Raiders.
5 is Jacksonville.
Yeah, they ain't picking a quarterback because they're rolling with the Prince Lawrence.
The Raiders are 6.
I'm telling you, they are in a position
and there's
that could
only
possibly
2
get them.
quarterbacks.
Cam Ward, which the Titans seem to be very high on, from what I hear. So.
2?
Yep.
Sam Ewers is there.
Who?
Sam Ewers.
Come on, man.
Quinn Ewers.
Legend.
That man is a backup if ever there was one.
Yeah.
Ewers.
If that.
He's headed for that Colt McCoy career.
Hell yeah.
So the Browns
Signings
might
at
take him.
HEB. Yeah.
I keep
He
forgetting.
could have made more money if he stayed in college and just transferred.
Well, on
Which
that
I would have
note,
done if I were him.
What's the name of the dude that played the Heisman winner?
Beck.
No. Travis
Hunter.
Hunter.
Yeah.
He was mad that Carson Beck is making $10 million a year.
When he went to Miami?
Yeah. Travis is not going to make $10 million a year at the NFL.
He is not. Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Shut up, Travis. You'll make money.
Travis has other problems.
After his freshman quarterback, they literally went to bargain that, hey, bro, stop paying these new guys this much.
Jeez. Yeah, Travis Hunter's going to have a rough one. He might be good, but
I don't think he is.
No, not on the field. Off the field.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Off the field, too, Jay.
Were you here for,
Yes, I was.
for the conversation? Yeah, okay.
Yes,
Tommy,
I was.
I'm a totally random aside, but I was just like, because I know you'd get it. So I was like, I was in this group chat with someone, and they got added in, and I was like, oh, is this dude black? Because I'm the only black person in there. I'm like, or am I still the diversity hire?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, he's mixed. And I said, is he Patty Mahomes mixed or J. Cole mixed? Like, it's a very different
Very
thing.
different mixed. One of them can say the N-word. One cannot.
And I was like,
Kermit the Frog voice?
Never.
and I think the guy immediately understood what I meant.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you'll know.
Yeah.
That's what I was just like, you get it. I did the squinting gif too. I was like what's up with a mix we talking?
Yeah. Not all equal. Not all created equal. Yeah.
Marcos, you roomed with Mahomes in college, right? Or
Yes.
He
his
lived
boy.
2 houses down.
Did you ever hear him like?
Y'all were the homeboys.
Drop one.
Did you ever hear him drop the N-word?
No.
He's like, "What's up, man?" Yeah.
Would you, better question. Would you have been offended if you heard him drop the N-word?
I went to school in Lubbock. I heard white people
I
say
know
it.
you did. But you know. Like, you're like, oh, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's also confusing. I've never heard a Muppet say a slur.
I know. God, that would make me feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He was actually pretty soft-smoking most of the places that he went.
He soft-spoken in his own family.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he seems like the one sane person in his family.
Seems like.
Yeah, or his PR team is incredible.
Oh, he has an amazing
Yeah.
PR team. I think the Chiefs provide that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because he's kind
And
of
State Farm.
Yeah.
He's
Probably
kind-
State Farm, yeah.
He's kind of always been the chill dude surrounded by fuck-ups. Like his dad got 2 DUIs.
His whole family's a fuck up. That's wild. Yeah.
Maybe that's why he's so obsessed with being
perfection.
Awesome at football.
Yeah.
It's like as if
It's the only distraction I have to get I have to play till fucking February because I don't want to deal with these people.
Shaq could be like, I'm telling you, if the Giants draft a black quarterback, I'm with you. I'm gonna run bleachers.
I don't know if it'll
I'm gonna run
happen.
bleachers
It
for
would
a
surprise
whole
me.
day.
It would surprise me. They just don't seem very fond of melanin in that position.
If they did that, they'd look like the Nazis at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
They looked at Shador and they were like, what are those gems he wears? What is that? Is that bling?
Brother, I will eat a boot, TJ.
Yeah, I'm telling you. If they do it, bro,
that's gonna be so bad for you if they manage to actually make good picks here.
They won't.
They're the Giants?
They're still the Giants.
They are the Giants.
But I will say
they have been making good picks. Saquon was a good pick.
They got rid of him.
I'm not saying they did good after.
Yeah, they did supplement that good pick with other good picks.
They also picked Daniel Jones.
Malik Neighbors is a good pick.
Malik Neighbors is a great pick.
I like
Kayvon Thibodeau is not. So hit and miss every other year. They're like the Oscars. Every other year they hit. So I guess they're due. They got Neighbors. So they're due to miss.
I'm telling you, they are their third pick.
You would know.
And they're going to be shaking in their fucking boots.
They make all
because they'll literally be sitting there like, Shador? Who's the next white quarterback? Who's actually the quarterback in draft right now? Like in order of draft. If you don't mind me asking.
The big boy.
Best.
Where's Ashton Genty going, you think? You wish.
No, he might actually.
When do y'all pick?
They're like 10 or 11.
Fuck, yeah, that does fall right into where you would be. Jerry
I think
ain't
we're
smart.
14.
Jerry's not there.
I know he ain't smart.
He's not there anymore.
Cam Ward, Shador.
Oh, Cam over took Shador. Okay. I don't trust Cam Ward for shit. Anybody who's that lackadaisical in college is not going to translate well when the game speeds up.
Yeah.
I don't see it, man.
Jalen Monroe, Alabama.
Oh, fuck no.
Jackson Dart.
Oh, these are bad.
Kyle McCord. Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, that's
Will
terrible.
Howard.
This really is a bad
We're already
QB.
in the 7th round.
It's a bad QB class.
Curtis Notre Dame.
Oh, fuck no. That dude's not getting it. Yeah, this is a terrible QB class.
It's not good.
Nah, a lot of good backups probably here. Quality backups here. That's fucked, man. Yeah, it's going to be bad for you guys.
Shador seems like the only one to me that could be a starter.
I think Shador would be no. I don't think he's ready. Like I think Shador is just.
I didn't say I don't think
to the level to where he's good.
That's that's always been my principle.
Yeah.
Where I said Shador has just taken enough hits.
Yep. Those are
and
NFL hits
knows how to
taken.
operate with a shit O line.
Yes, he does, and that's why I would trust him over Cam. Cam Ward just sitting back, relaxing, like you can't.
They're
do
talking
that
about
shit in NFL.
Travis Hunter being a Cleveland Brown. That makes sense, actually.
God, that kid can't win, man. Fuck, that's terrible.
That's awful.
We don't know what to do with our team, so we're gonna just plug you in everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that'll work.
I pray God he doesn't go to Tennessee.
Well, say in Tennessee, Cam Howard, and then the Giants take Shador.
I really think, that's a good possibility. He wants to go there.
Travis Hunter.
I would love
Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Fuck Deshaun. Elevate Jameis.
James
You got a Browns team that's elevated.
What? No, fuck that. What? Get Darnold. Darnold won't get signed again. Get Darnold there.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm interested in. Is where's Sam going to end up? Because there are a lot of teams that need.
No, he's free. The Giants are gonna get him.
Oh, that's true. They could get him. Yeah.
That's exactly who the Giants.
Can we make Can we make a way too early prediction that they will be last in their division?
The Giants?
No, the Cowboys.
Not as
no, they won't.
Giants.
They're still with the
I
Giants.
don't know, man. If
Giants.
the Giants,
Oh,
if the Giants manage it,
let me
you
put
still
you.
understand that they still don't have an offensive or a defensive line.
I know.
The Giants.
No, I know. But
No, time out.
they don't
Time
have a
out.
coach.
No, it doesn't fucking matter.
Okay.
Have you? Dak has. I don't think Dak's lost to the Giants. Actually, just him.
He's lost to the
he's
Giants.
lost to
so-
himself.
He's lost to the Giants
Dak
like
is
once.
not going to be
No,
good.
he's locked. Dak has lost to the.
I can see Dak going the way Kirk Cousins went this season.
I don't.
I
believe
don't
that.
think that far.
He didn't rip his ACL.
He doesn't have to. I just don't think he's going to be good anymore. I
That's.
don't think he cares much anymore.
He is a little injured.
That is a man with no soul. Like, Dak's soul seems gone, man. He's there for the money.
It's not his soul. It's his ligaments.
It's his fucking hamstring.
His body's falling apart.
That's a problem also.
I mean, it is. That's my
compounded with
concern.
not caring about
I'm with you.
football
I
anymore.
think he's injured a little
No,
bit.
the man's got a family now. I just don't think his heart is fully.
I will.
He's married to a Latina. He's only gotten angrier.
It is true. He has gotten.
You can say that. I'm not touching that.
It's true. He's gotten a little more emotional.
You've seen it, right?
Yeah, he snapped back a little bit. No, Tommy, the one thing I will never,
I love the guy. You know I do.
I will always defend Dak on is
He's a good man.
it's not that he doesn't care. He's one of the
Well,
most
he knows
invested
his
players.
situation, rather.
Well, but no, because he was playing in the game with a ripped hamstring. The thing was off his bone.
Yeah.
Like his ligaments off the bone, and he was still playing.
I forget he was born and raised in a trailer park.
Yeah, no one.
Yeah, he's a hard work. No, I love Dak because he's a leader. Yeah, he will give you all he's got, but I just don't think that's much left.
Well, that's the best thing about
Emotionally
him.
or physically.
I think the best thing about him is he's a high character guy.
It's super high character.
It's just to me, it's the injury history at this point.
He's old, man. He's not young anymore.
And
Like,
it's
He's
all.
not ancient, but he's on that bridge of he can't take a couple more.
that's what
injuries.
I'm saying.
It's all like lower body stuff. So
yeah,
he can't
that's
move like he used
that Romo
to.
shit. Like that's
And in
not
the age
good.
of mobile quarterbacks, it's a tough one.
He can't. Yeah, because he used to scoot. He can't scoot anymore. And like if you're a
he was
statue back
smooth.
there,
Yeah.
you're gonna get hurt.
But fortunately, I think the injury that he got this last time is one of those scenarios where
Oh goddamn, Brew!
you
I
bounce
wouldn't go
back.
say that.
Nah, don't
That's
be doing
rough.
that. Don't be doing that.
What's gonna happen to that guy? He's got
Derek
to
Carr?
be done, right?
Hey, you leave future Steelers quarterback Derek Carr.
Oh
out
no!
of this.
Please no!
It might happen.
God damn it, man!
exactly
now I
what
just
y'all
feel bad
need.
for you.
I honestly, we're in a position where I'm like, I'm
This
genuinely.
show has gone so long that, like, legitimately, I've heard everyone defend Derek Carr except
You know what's
EJ.
funny? Watch what happens here.
Hell nah.
What?
I say
No, no.
consistent.
Watch
Mr.
this.
Consistency.
Watch this.
I've defended Derek Carr
Listen,
probably too much.
Would you like Mike Tomlin as a coach?
Oh, please.
Would you like Dak Prescott as your quarterback?
No,
Really?
no. He's too old. He's too old. He's too expensive, and his body's falling apart.
Wow. Someone who has nothing. Just picky as hell, huh?
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
Goddamn.
Standards. You know what? You've been saying we should tank for
Is
a
it-
long time.
Oh, yeah? You on board now?
No, but I think we
well,
might.
you won't have anything.
But I
Dirk.
think we're going to, despite trying not to.
No. That man will make the playoffs every year until either he dies or you die. One of the two.
I was about to say, like,
You
it's
in
funny-
Welcome to Purgatory, baby.
I've been here.
funny for-
Welcome.
I got real estate.
Yeah, I own property here.
I was gonna say it's funny to hear him shit on Dak for being older. Isn't Russell Wilson older?
Yes, but Russ
Yeah, Russ is pretty
doesn't
old.
hasn't had a compound leg fracture
Older than-
and have his hamstring ripped off the bone. And he also
And
doesn't
played
cost
through
$60
it.
million a year.
Which
either.
could have caused more
Most
damage
important
playing
part
through it.
there was the fractured.
Actually, he might cost $60 million a year if you include what the Broncos are paying.
Why can't
Not
y'all
for
get
us. That's all I care about.
Why can't you get Darnold? That
That's
would
what I'm
make
saying. I was
logical
getting to
sense.
that. I was like,
Okay.
we're at a point now where I'm genuinely like, what's Sam Darnold up to? And that makes me want to throw up in my fucking mouth.
What I won't have you do is
It
I
should.
do still think Justin Fields has a lot that he can show
Nah,
out
man.
there.
You need a quarterback. A fully functional,
If it's
all
between-
around. You need someone who can throw the ball.
If
That
it's
helps.
between Russ and Justin Fields, I'm leaning towards Justin Fields.
Yeah, because he can run. But
Exactly.
Like, that shit only goes so far.
And
He
you
ain't
get-
Lamar.
Guess what? We cannot structure an offense. We cannot.
That's the
do it.
problem.
That
We
is
cannot do
true.
it. And between
You
those
have
two
no
guys,
offensive identity at all.
who's better at like, oh, this play's falling apart?
Yeah, let me do something.
It's Justin
The
Fields.
guy who just, yeah. True.
He has not had the benefit of playing in a
I
functional
mean, but
offense.
again, you're not going to go but so far with
No,
that.
we're not.
God,
So-
tank, man. Just
No.
get on board.
No, I mean,
It gets you C.J. Stroud for whatever the fuck good that is during a
Mm-hmm.
regular season.
I will say the Cowboys didn't intentionally like shit the bed. They are expected to get Dash and Genty by at
God
least
damn
half.
it, I don't want that.
who,
Truly don't want that.
when do the Steelers pick?
Let's go.
in the shadow realm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you
might
always,
not even be.
You are always in the middle.
Yeah.
No matter what.
They're not even in the middle.
20?
And I will say, let me put an asterisk here. I have enough because if we fuck up the coaching, I said it before, I'm so deflated. The only saving grace, which won't happen, the only saving grace is how we handle the draft, because he doesn't do free agency well. Jerry's draft.
He does okay.
He does okay in drafting.
When people talk him down, yes, he does.
He does okay in drafting. And to be honest, like the one year that he fucked up, it's because we did get cucked by one of the teams right before.
Totally got.
Because we wanted Dalton Kincaid, and then that didn't happen.
Who'd you get instead?
We got Mozzie Smith, who doesn't exist.
I forgot about Mozzie.
So I think that, I think that. To me, the most aggressive thing the Cowboys could do, this is me just being truly honest, is if you're not going to bank on free agency, if you're not going to fucking give me a coach, then capital up.
What do you mean?
Capital up. Give what you can. Like, he doesn't like to give draft capital away, but that's the one thing I'd be like, draft.
He
like,
doesn't do that.
Like, I'd say keep your keep your first pick, get another one this year, stack it up.
That shit.
Yeah, stack that shit up.
Yeah. Like, if you ain't getting Genty, then trade it.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
No, get Genty and also trade up what y'all guys did, where y'all drafted up and y'all took the hit, but it's effective.
It was worth it.
You just get
worth it.
You just get.
I would do
you just
that
get
all day.
Get another because what we need. The problem is what we need is we also need OL and defensive line. We need linemen on both sides.
The chat brought up you might lose Zach Martin after this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's older.
They're old anyway, yeah. So I'm like, man,
And also he needs
y'all really do, because y'all need meat and potatoes. Y'all don't need anything flashy.
Yeah.
No, we need the problem is we need a running back and a receiver.
Yeah, you do need a receiver. I forgot
we need a number
about
2.
That. Yeah.
And I don't know what's happening with Brandon Cooks. I don't know what's happening with something.
Cooks is garbage.
He
not. He was born garbage, and he will fucking die garbage. Fucking can't stand Brandon Cooks' bitch ass.
On the note of wide receivers, that's what they're expecting the Steelers to get. Wide receivers.
Hey, there you
great.
go.
Another George Pickens.
Amika Ibuka. That's a good pick. That would be good for you.
And why did you assume he was black?
It's a solid pick.
How'd you assume he was black?
I didn't assume he was black. I assumed he'd be problematic.
No, Ibuka's good. He's a good character guy.
And
which
he's
means
black.
you probably won't get him.
I'm not. I'm relating it to Antonio Brown and George Pickens being crazy people.
That's part of the requirements now for you guys. Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know.
And Deontay Johnson.
He passed the Rorschach.
No. Oh God. Who's the receiver we sent to the Bears?
Clayton.
Chase Claypool. Yeah, he was another problematic receiver.
I do like them.
But no, you're like, this guy passed the Rorschach test. We don't want him.
Yeah. This guy doesn't see an abusive like parent
an
or spouse.
Orphanage on fire. We don't want him.
God. Honestly, though, I remember when that press conference happened recently with George Pickens.
You had Juju.
Juju couldn't hold on to the fucking ball.
He still can't, really.
No. He won a Super Bowl.
Now he has a job. I don't know. I mean, a lot of shitty players.
What's the name of
if you play for the Chiefs, you're going to win a Super Bowl.
What's the name of the guy that kept dropping for the Chiefs and he was a Giant originally?
Tony.
Kadarius Toney. And he got cut by the Browns this year. Yeah, he like dropped a punt, I think.
He dropped everything.
When we played him in the second time when we beat them.
And he's problematic. You guys might want to get him. Give him a second chance.
He's not good at catching.
There he might.
We're like, you can have issues as long as you have good hands.
That's true. That's Tomlin's rule.
That is Tomlin's rule.
You can
Too bad he
That's
sucks at
every
managing it.
Oh,
you know didn't used to be.
Oh, I got one for you.
You never won a Super Bowl with Antonio Brown.
Problematic wide receiver, yes. Guess who might be getting traded?
Who?
Tariq.
Oh man, I do not want Tyreek.
He's perfect.
That does sound like a.
He
has a criminal charge against a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect for y'all. Y'all like those.
I don't need those. I don't need Tyreek over the hill. I don't need.
I was about to say,
still young enough.
I think the Steelers creative, controversial wide receivers. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they tell them to come.
They got to go crazy.
Yeah, you don't think Tomlin be leaving cookies in mouth?
If we get them when they're cheap.
Oh, Steph Diggs. There you go.
I don't want him either.
He's no good anymore.
He's not good.
We liked him. He was a problematic with us.
Well, yeah, because he was injured for 60% of the season. Yeah.
Or else he'd be out there reading a book.
He would be.
He legit cost the Bills like a playoff
He
game.
cost us a second-round pick.
Yeah.
Them Diggs
More
bones ain't
importantly.
strong.
No, they're not.
By the way, I don't know what this rule is called, and I just learned about it. That if you lose a minority coach to become a head coach, you get
You get
a
the
compensation pick.
Yeah.
You get a third-round pick.
Compensatory, yeah. You get a
Wait, what?
compensatory.
Yeah.
Fucking Baltimore lives off of those. Baltimore, and it's another team that
So
does that shit purposely.
the Lions that lost their coordinators, like they get third-round picks now.
Aaron Glenn, so yeah, they get a third-round pick.
And the beloved black coordinator, Ben Johnson.
Well, I forgot what name when I was reading this article, but the 49ers apparently had a dude that was 1/5 black, and that was good enough.
It worked. Apparently, you ain't lying if they get the pick. And apparently, that's the case. Speaking of which, we're like, what the fuck are the Lions going to do now? Is it going to be like Philly, you think?
Yeah, they're going to take a step back like Philly, I think.
So. I mean, they took a step back already.
Yeah, they kind of did.
That sucked, man. I hated seeing
They
that.
I didn't. You should have seen
I
me
know
tap
you did.
dancing.
Yeah.
I was
Especially
hating.
when he got his ass rocked on that one.
Oh yeah.
I was like, TJ is smiling.
Yeah, when he's got-
Jerry was loving it.
He's
Yeah,
like,
when he got his
"Another
cookie
replay,
crumbled.
another
Yeah, I was having a joy.
How many sacks did Jared Goff have that game?
I don't know how many sacks. He
8.
had 4
What,
picks.
was it 8? It was a lot.
You should have seen. You should have seen. Look on my face. You would have thought I was a Commanders fan. When Jared Goff threw that interception. Oh my.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
All of them.
I know you
That-
enjoyed our
no,
game
that,
against them, man.
that first one was just.
That shit made me quit. Like, Jared Goff, man, he's a dude. Maybe he'll get you there. Maybe he won't.
He can get you to a Super Bowl.
No,
Man, I
he
don't
can't.
know. I don't know. He makes
He
a lot
already-
of those Jared
He
Goff
literally has
mistakes.
done it before.
No,
No, I know, and it was the
makes me
worst
feel
Super
like
Bowl
he
in
didn't.
history.
Yeah, I didn't say he could win it, but
No,
he
that's
can
what.
get you.
No, and that proves my point too. Like
Yeah,
he can. Like he's
can-
capable.
He can get.
But
you
it could
there.
go the other way too.
Yeah,
Was it really Jared Goff who got them to that Super Bowl?
he
No.
helped.
No, was it really Jared?
Aaron Donald.
It was Aaron Donald and a competent defense,
That
and no
defense
one,
got them to
no
that
wants to
Super
talk
Bowl.
about it because I sat
It was a
there
competent offense.
and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of hearing that Jared Goff.
He's an MVP.
No.
Oh, he's one of the finals.
But he's one of the
Yeah.
finalists, and I don't
should
get
be.
it.
Yeah.
That motherfucker had a game with 5 interceptions, and he still won.
Yeah.
I still,
We lost. Yeah.
but
Still proud. Somewhat proud of that.
That's MVP shit right there. After 5 picks and still won.
It still won. Yeah, no shit.
but he was the reason they lost that game.
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
He was.
He was. Flat
wa-
out, he was.
He was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that, he scares me.
'Cause Jamar Gibbs was
If he
playing his ass off.
If he was my quarterback, he would scare the fuck out of me. And that's why, I always have trepidation against, with the Lions.
Yes, Sir Keen, you knew, baby.
Todd Gurley wasn't. Yeah, I forgot about Todd Gurley. True.
Yeah.
But no, I always have trepidation with, like the Lions are going to go there. I'm like, man, like, if he does it, sure. But that's a big if. Like,
It's just like with.
it's like Lamar almost.
Catch you later,
Like,
Shaggy
know,
Black.
It's frustrating.
Maybe, but he's gone farther than Lamar.
Yeah, he has,
Yeah.
and it's frustrating because I've seen we've all seen games where he looks incredible.
Looks great.
And then there are games like.
I
the
mean, he's
playoff
pitching
game.
damn near perfect games.
Yeah.
Like,
oh
which
yeah.
is wild.
He had a handful of them this
Yeah,
year.
that's crazy.
And because the MVP is a regular season award, I'm like, yeah, he deserves to be a
He
finalist.
does absolutely deserve to be a finalist.
But does he deserve to win? No.
Absolutely not, because when you do that shit, no. You
No.
lose against Washington, which are a good team, but you lost against a
Washington.
fucking rookie.
A lot of people are losing to Jaden Daniels.
Hey man, like that's a guy I'm hoping has a sophomore slump. Please,
I have a question.
I mean, you're not the only one hoping
I
he
know
has a
you're
sophomore
hoping that
slump.
too.
I'm hoping he has a
I'm
big
doing
slump.
it for petty reasons. You're doing it for actual
Yeah,
reasons.
like I have, I can't have all this success. Dak used to be the special Negro.
He's not anymore.
I have a question.
Oh, he's the only one in there for a little bit. Yeah,
Why is DeMar Hamlin nominated for Comeback Player of the Year?
because he almost died. Because he
That was
did
2
die.
years ago.
But I don't think he played a lot last year because he had to
That
cover.
still
two
counts?
things.
Yeah, I think. So then I think this is his first full season.
Like
back.
official. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
death is a pretty big deal.
pretty big
That was 2 years ago. Not big enough for him to win last year.
Clearly not. That's true. Did Flacco win?
Yeah, didn't Flacco
I think
win?
Flacco won.
Was,
Flacco won.
was DeMar nominated last year?
Yes.
Maybe they thought he was still dead. I don't know. Like, oh shit, he's back.
No, okay, because I feel like I think he just gets to get comeback player for the next 4 years.
I'm okay with that.
Come on,
What,
came back
keep
from-
getting nominated and not winning? Is this Leonardo DiCaprio over here?
He'll get it the fourth year.
But no, but if you haven't been watching the games, he's been really good.
He's been good.
Yeah. Oh,
he
he
has
has
been
been.
good.
This
Yeah.
year, you're like, I'm
It's
like,
one
oh,
of his
he's been
best
stellar. Yeah.
years,
Yeah, he killed Tua.
And who didn't?
Tua got hurt running into him.
I know.
Damar Hamlin literally caught him.
And it's because Damar Hamlin had the power up. He had the Guardian cap.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to see what would have happened to Tua if Damar Hamlin wasn't there.
Right.
That's the first thing that I said
That's the real question.
when I saw Damar Hamlin out there. I was like, look at him wearing a Guardian cap, Tua.
Wink, wink, yeah. God, man. Like,
Tua thought I'll show him.
okay, you asked, like, I don't know if it's too late, but real quick, like, what teams do you think are going to take the biggest fucking fall off next season? I think the Dolphins are going to take a fucking fall off a cliff.
They weren't very high this year.
No, they weren't high this year, but I mean, like,
I think
picking
so.
in the top 10.
That's a fair one.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they are not. I'm surprised there's not hot seat talk around their coach.
I wish to God they'd fire his ass so we can get him as an OC.
That's a good question. Teams that are really going to fall off.
Minnesota, I think.
No, I don't. We didn't expect them to be good this year.
I think they'll be good.
I think they level up in quarterback play. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. JJ McCarthy
JJ?
will be back.
I think they'll be a 10-win team next year.
You know what's
Which
the
is a
fucked
little
up
bit of
part
a
is,
dip, but-
The Lions dip.
yeah, I think Lions.
I think I think they'll dip, but I think they'll still be good.
I don't know. I never said they're going to be terrible,
Nah.
but I think they're going to dip.
They're gonna dip. I mean, in that division, you can't
Is it a
dip
safe
too
bet
much.
to say the Rams?
No, I think
I can't
think
count
they'll
the
be fine.
Rams out.
I think they'll be fine.
I think they'll stay.
They'll be the
Everyone
same
thought they
thing.
dipped
I
this
think
year.
they'll do
I think
this
the
year.
Eagles
Yeah.
will dip.
I don't. They never did. For whatever
No,
reason.
no,
they
no,
don't.
no, no, no.
Who
What
are
I
they
mean,
losing?
we'll see after.
Okay.
It depends on how this next couple
Okay.
situations.
That salary cap has to explode.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
at some
gotta
point
hit
for
a-
the Eagles, it has to
It
explode.
does. Like,
can't
the chickens
afford all
gotta
the
come
things
home
they
to
got.
roost at some point here.
The Chiefs.
No, I don't
Oh,
think
man,
so.
that's wishful thinking.
Travis Kelsey's done after this.
If
They don't
Travis,
need him. He doesn't need anyone.
No,
he
no.
has the refs, Gertz. He
actually,
needs no one.
I will disagree wholeheartedly. If Travis Kelsey
They're just
doesn't
gonna
play next
draft
year,
another tight
I'm with
end.
you.
Yeah.
No,
Because
they'll
I
draft
feel like
tight
no,
end.
this last game was
Mahomes
Travis
will
Kelsey.
elevate
Yes,
him,
it
and he'll
was.
be fine.
This, know how they
I'm
beat,
not doing that
You know how they
again.
beat you guys?
Travis
Kelsey.
No shit.
Travis
That's
Kelce.
all. That's the only. They,
Travis
They
Kelce.
locked up every receiver he had,
Yeah.
but fat ass Travis Kelsey.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. They got over 100 yards.
They're not winning.
And like 2 touchdowns.
I do think the Chiefs are going to win the third. I think they're
I
going to
do
win the
too.
Super Bowl.
I
I
do
don't
too.
think they're winning a fourth in a row. I do not.
Fuck. Oh,
No, I don't think they're winning a
man,
fourth.
I don't think they'll
Yeah.
win a fourth, but they'll go
But
far.
that's what Broha is bringing up. Like, they've been using Noah Gray more than Travis Kelsey.
That's what I'm saying. Like they always have someone
In
waiting
the
in the
playoffs,
wings.
though.
Oh shit, Noah Gray might show up at the Super Bowl or the playoffs. You never know. That's what happens. They make stars.
We're gonna be on your couch, and Ray's gonna be like, it's pretty good that Travis Kelsey got injured for.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to be like, I picked Noah
Blessing
Gray
in
as Super Bowl
disguise.
MVP.
Noah Gray.
Yeah.
I don't.
Good job, Gert.
Put $1,000 down on that.
Broha, I don't have anything against Noah Gray. He does fit my, my stereotype.
He does.
But the problem is, Travis Kelsey is someone that the teams had to at least consider every single time.
Yeah.
Because he was never like he has his talent pulled back just because of getting older.
Yeah, he's old.
Of course, but he's not bad enough to where you can just leave him free.
Yeah, he'll wake up when it's,
So when you don't have that
leave it
denominator
open.
when you don't have that denominator on your team, it does change how you can run that offense.
Is Travis Kelsey still good enough to be the deciding factor in 2 more games?
Yes.
100%.
Absolutely,
yes.
yeah.
Absolutely.
That's about it though. He's done after this.
I think
for
he's
sure.
I think he's done after
I mean,
this.
you can look at him and be like, no, he's settling down with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Like I
And that's
didn't
it.
know, and I'm gonna blank on her name, but I didn't know that their sister is #1 podcaster for a
No, it's the sister-in-law.
Oh, it's the
That's
sister-in-law.
the brother's wife. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought.
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
did hear about that. Jason
Kylie
Kelsey's-
Kelsey or something like that.
Kylie Kelsey.
Yeah.
That's her name.
I have to think through because I don't know. I don't know any of the cap situations for the Ravens or the Bills.
Oh, Ravens are good one.
Raven
I think
should
the
only
Bills
be
are-
good because
I think the Bills are good.
I think
for
the-
cap.
I think Bills are solid.
I think the Ravens will be fine. They're always all right.
I mean, until it matters.
I think the Bengals
win a
will be
playoff
exactly
game
where
and
they
lose.
are.
I do too. No, I think they'll be
no.
if
they're
Burrow
taking a-
stays healthy.
No, they're going to take a step back.
I don't think.
I think they'll be.
they'll.
That's what
I think they'll be
I don't
about
think
where
they're
they
making
are
playoffs.
now.
They're losing those receivers. Aren't they losing Higgins?
They have to lose one.
Higgins are definitely losing.
Yeah, and that team sucks.
You are right. They ain't losing Chase, so that helps.
That
but,
team hasn't made the playoffs in 2 years.
They have a great quarterback. They sort of shit.
They
team.
suck. Can we talk about that
What?
That
What?
MVP final. Why is Joe Burrow an MVP
Is
finalist?
he still there?
Yeah.
That does frustrate me.
That
Because
pisses
he
me
was
off.
playing out of his fucking mind.
and
no,
losing.
doesn't matter. Still lost.
Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, Joe Burrow, Jared Goff,
What do you
Lamar
want the
Jackson.
man to do?
Win.
He can't do it all. He doesn't play
Then
defense.
he's not an MVP.
Let me put this point blank period. For some goddamn reason, the MVP voters had everything in their power to make sure that Sam Darnold did not get a nom, because Sam Darnold did play better point blank period than Joe Burrow all season
He
long.
actually did, yeah.
Well, not down the stretch.
Joe Burrow played horrible.
He
in the
lost
beginning.
two
No, he played great
games.
down the stretch.
Joe-
he
no, he
lost,
played-
but his numbers were great.
Joe Burrow played horrible in the beginning.
Oh, no, he was trash.
Yeah, Joe Burrow always
Then he
starts the
picked it up.
season.
Darnold was hot
Lost
in the
to
beginning. He was
Patriots,
trash
Tommy.
at the end.
He lost to the
It
Patriots.
gets rough out there, Gert.
Shit. Didn't he lose to the Patriots like 13-9?
It was something like that.
Yeah.
It was ugly, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You were
hold.
pretty bad at picking the
Drake
beginning of
May,
the year.
though, you know.
He hasn't made a playoff
I don't
game.
think Drake May was playing at
Hasn't made
that
a playoff
point. Yeah,
game
it
in
was
2
Jacoby
years.
Brissett.
You know that means they're worse than the Steelers, and we suck.
Oh, I like the Bengals are scrappy.
So shit, they're scrapping the barrel, the bottom of it. They fucking suck, Tommy.
You just hate 'em.
No, they're
That's a
objectively bad.
bias.
The Steelers are bad, and the Bengals are somehow worse. They think they're lucky stars that the Browns are in the same division.
It really helps. It's a real cushion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would it be a? Never mind. I was gonna say it's probably a lock for Brock Bowers to get Rookie of the Year.
Not Jaden's. That's Jaden's.
Yeah, I
enjoy
forgot.
like a
And then I saw
motherfucker.
Jaden right there.
James
Already.
getting
Who's defensive rookie of the year? Who's the nominee?
Cooper DeJean, Brandon Fisk, Quinnen Mitchell,
None of my guys got nominated for this. Get the fuck out of here.
Jared Verse.
My fucking cornerbacks were better than Cooper
No.
DeJean.
Sam Darnold.
Get the fuck out of here.
Cooper DeJean was really good.
Kamari Lassiter was really good.
Sam Darnold.
Does
probably
he
get
have a
comeback
song?
here.
Get the. He had 6 interceptions.
But does he have a song? Cooper
I
DeJean
don't
has
know.
a song.
God damn it, man. Christoph Porzingis had a song. Who cares?
Was Sam nominated for comeback?
Yeah, Sam Darnold's nominated for comeback.
They did that to placate.
No, he doesn't deserve that.
He should have been an MVP
He's a
candidate
fucking
over
failure.
fucking Joe Burrow.
No, look, fucking Derek Carr played hot at the beginning of the season. Who gives a shit? How do you play at the end of the season? That's the only reason I still have respect for my
Tommy,
quarterback.
point blank period, he didn't make it to the playoffs. I don't care how.
Yeah, he
didn't
played
make it
so
to the-
hot that he didn't make it to the playoffs.
Like you didn't win.
No, I didn't say he deserved to win. I'm defending the nomination.
No,
He should be
no.
nominated.
If
Who's in her? They gotta fill the
He's
spots, man.
he's the Emilio Perez.
Who's oh no?
MVP
Who's gonna replace him? What other quarterback
Sam
is gonna
Darnold.
replace him? What other quarterback is gonna replace
Joe Burrow, Sam Darnold.
Joe Burrow?
for
Sam Darnold shouldn't even be in the same conversation as
this
Joe
season.
Burrow.
Well, you're right because this
No, I
season
would
Sam
still
Darnold
pick Joe
is better.
Burrow over Sam Darnold.
This season, Sam Darnold was better.
I would pick Joe Burrow now over my quarterback.
Sam Darnold was better than Joe Burrow this year. That's what this award is for. It's this year.
it's also most valuable player.
because the last I checked, the playoffs and the last games of the season
Playoffs
count.
don't matter.
But the last games of the season do.
He lost one.
He got his back blown at that last
He lost
game.
to the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Who Washington beat.
Yeah,
so
I know.
come on.
But we're talking about
No,
regular
he fell
season.
off a fucking
You
cliff,
can't
and it
use-
was before that last game.
You can't use
he
playoff
fell
games.
off of a cliff.
You can't use
in,
playoff
like, week
games to
12.
influence MVP.
How many? But you're because I'm gonna be real with you.
I
It is
don't
one game.
think he's
It's
better.
one game.
Even this season.
It's one game.
No, it wasn't just that game. He was falling off. Like he
No,
was
no,
actively
he wasn't.
falling off.
No,
yes, he was.
At the
Check the numbers. He was falling off.
you want to know why Joe Burrow's numbers were so good? Because he's constantly fucking behind, Tommy.
Doesn't matter.
Yes,
He's
it
still
does.
doing his job.
And losing, so he's not. They
You
didn't-
have one fucking
He's
job.
doing the best of his ability.
I'm not even.
no position.
No,
impacts-
you know why? Fuck that. Because I had a team like that with that bitch Deshaun Watson, where he was balling out of his fucking mind.
And he deserved an
And the
MVP?
team, no, he deserved to be nominated, I thought.
Did
But
he
the team,
win?
No, because the team sucked.
He doesn't deserve to be.
He doesn't play defense.
No, my problem with Joe Burrow is he doesn't deserve to be nominated. Let's not reward a player who I would be 100% on your
Multiple
side.
games of 300-plus yards and like...
When you're losing,
It doesn't matter.
why does it not matter?
Why is he throwing for so many yards?
The numbers are there.
Why is he throwing for so many yards?
It doesn't matter.
No,
why-
it does
why-
matter.
why-
Dak's done it.
Why is he
Dak
doing
had a
that?
500-yard game.
Why is he doing that? Because he's trying to win, and he fails. He fails a lot. He's missed the playoffs 2 years in a row. He fails a lot.
Injury has something to do with it.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for bringing that up. Jake Browning looked like a fucking Pro Bowler.
Where'd that guy go?
Yeah. I'll take him in Pittsburgh.
I know, right? Shit.
But
fine. Let's go ahead and I can take.
I just can't get on the Darnold bandwagon.
This season, he was better.
Can't.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. At the end of the day, Darnold clutched up the games he needed to.
No, he didn't.
He also played in a better division, too.
He also played in arguably the best division.
That's great, but that was a great overall team. He didn't have to do much. Early in the season, balled.
Let's not mention that.
It doesn't help our argument.
Yeah. I don't think that helps.
Early in the season, balled out. No, Burrow. Look, if you don't want Burrow as a nominee, fine. But I don't think Darnold deserves to be one either.
I mean, I'm trying to think of other players. Derrick Henry.
Yes.
Deserves to be.
Absolutely.
I mean, because they already have Saquon on there.
Yeah, no, Derek deserved to be.
But yeah, I'd take Derrick Henry over there over Joe Burrow.
Yeah. Oh no. I
Absolutely.
mean, shoot. Like, there's a lot. So look. Point blank. Period. I think Derrick Henry deserved it. I still do believe Sam Darnold. If we're looking at,
I'll break tradition. I think Jaden Daniels.
I could.
Yes.
And again, I would argue that because again, they had similar like. It wouldn't have been surprising, and the Commanders had a real chance of not making the playoffs up until the final couple weeks. But you know what he did? He clutched the wins.
Elevated.
The only thing I'll say about Jaden, and stat-wise, is that he doesn't really do much till the fourth quarter.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we need to do it.
Dipstick Joe Burrow.
It's true.
Why do you hate Joe Burrow now?
I don't.
I do.
I know you do.
Because he's overrated as shit.
Tommy,
not.
I don't.
He plays on a stacked offense and keeps
He's
losing.
good.
No, he's not that good.
terrible.
He's mid. He's mid as fuck.
No, he's better.
He's
than
mid as fuck, dude.
Come on,
he doesn't
man.
win. You can't win with that
can't
guy.
always win. If your
I will
team's
say,
shit.
Joe Burrow versus Darnold was comparable. Joe Burrow's numbers are way better than
Yeah,
Jaden Daniels.
because he's a good quarterback on a shit team.
Oh, who won more games though?
And also, pause
Because of that
He's
stout
one guy.
that
This isn't
stout
basketball.
Washington
It's
defense.
not basketball.
Please.
Pause. Put that stat line up. Rushing comparison isn't even close because he's also a running quarterback.
That's
I
true.
don't care.
It's
I do.
very different.
I do.
No, it's two different beasts, but I love both
That's
of
why
these
Josh
guys. but,
Allen and
no.
Lamar are both in there too.
Yeah,
It helps.
no, that's a
run
part of the
lot.
game. And Burrow doesn't even run, and he still puts up good numbers.
No, I would agree.
He puts up empty calories.
God damn it.
He's the Dak Prescott of the AFC North.
I'll give you that.
So you're
I'll give
saying
you that
saying Dak and Joe Burrow are in the same
No,
team?
not even close.
Gotcha,
I would take
understood.
Burrow.
You
I
were
am
all
arguing
day,
for
every
Dak
day.
to be in the MVP conversation last year.
He was.
For doing the exact same thing.
No, they won a lot.
They won a lot of games.
and he got to the playoffs.
They always get to the playoffs, and they get.
Joe Burrow never makes the playoffs.
Yeah, he makes Super Bowls.
Yeah, once. And he
And
lost.
AFC championships the year after that.
He got bounced by Stafford.
That's fine. He made it.
I mean, that's fine. Don't treat him like he's great.
He's above average.
Mid.
God damn it. He'll above average, yes.
Huh? Who?
Burrow. Would you have Burrow?
Oh, I
on
mean,
your
I'm not an
team?
idiot.
That's what I'm saying. Come on.
I am. He's mid.
I know you hate him.
He ain't
But
You're
no,
biased as hell.
This is
I hope
not.
he gave a game ball to
Tommy,
Ryan Tannehill.
I thought you were about to say you hope he got gonorrhea. I really thought you were about to say
Let me
that.
be very clear. This is you're doing the same. You're doing the same problem.
What?
This is not. You're gonna feel attacked.
Okay.
You're doing the same problem that a lot of people do when they're considering these MVP awards. They're trying to use the empirical. And versus what actually happened this season. Now, I'd be on your page if Joe Burrow even sniffed a playoff game. I think that's the bare minimum for being considered an MVP.
I agree with that.
If
that
they
one
got
I
to
can
the
give you.
playoffs, then I'd be
that
like,
one I can
sure.
give you. Okay.
like
that's the parade. I can get that.
Like literally, I
I'm
think
good
the
with that.
one thing you should be able to do
It's get your team to the
is
playoffs.
get your team to
I
playoffs.
agree with
Now
that.
to win
14 teams make it.
to win the MVP, exactly what you're talking about matters. Did you close out the season well? Because the only reason Dak didn't
I'm
win
real
last
big
year.
on that.
No, the only reason Dak didn't win last year was because he didn't close out with wins.
Yeah.
But Lamar did. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Because Dak's
Gotta
stats
go.
were
It's
through
that
the roof.
stretch, man. That final stretch is
so that's what I'm
important.
saying. I'm with you in that perspective. But to even get nominated, you have to smell a playoff.
I agree. I can give you that.
Get in there.
I can give you that. That's
That shit pissed me
That's
off
respectable.
when I saw
Yeah.
him getting a nominee for MVP. I'm like,
There is someone, Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry should have gotten it.
Stunted the fuck out.
It's other guys that above him should have gotten it.
just wanna bring
But no,
this up.
the Darnold thing is what got me because
What?
I think Sam Darnold's trash.
this
While you
season
all are
was
fighting about this,
He was.
On the one step down from MVP, Offensive Player of the Year.
I didn't know this was an award.
2 Bengals are nominated. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow.
Non-quarterbacks.
Yeah, neither.
Okay,
of them
no, that's too much. That's too many nominations.
Neither of them should be in.
No. I agree with that. That's too many.
If you can't make the playoffs, why are you there?
You know why?
Why are you there?
No. And here's my defense.
Yeah.
That's the awards where I'm looking for someone who may have not made the playoffs, but was a big impact splash.
So the Intercontinental Championship.
But not MVP.
Basically.
I can at least justify
That's a
and be like,
numbers award.
that was an offensive player. That's the numbers. That's the stat.
Okay.
MVP means you were the valuable player. And at the end of the day, fuck all the bullshit. Quarterbacks always get measured on one stat.
Wins.
And that's wins. Everything else helps elevate. Now, granted, I'm not saying, this is, I would have been actually not more angry. I would have been equally as angry if Patty Mahomes was in the MVP conversation.
I'm very happy he's not.
Because I'm happy he's not.
Yeah,
he
you were
played like trash
all year.
I
kept telling you it's a projection, TJ. He's not gonna get it.
Yeah.
I saw a projection into hell. All right, it's gonna set a bad precedent. He also doesn't like black people. But
you tell me what I can and can't say.
The first time he saw a fade was from Kelsey. You was weird, man.
Yeah, no shit.
Never seen that before.
Travis Kelsey taught him how to dance.
That's a fresh cut. Bro, I'm telling you, no. Wrong. Seriously, though, it's a matter of... and that's what I'm saying. Those are the categories. Those other categories are where you're like, all right, cool. This is where the elevation of... I still prefer players who've made it to playoff teams.
You convinced me.
I got it.
But I don't. But I also
that is
don't.
A valid argument.
But I also don't like cross. If you're MVP nominated, I don't want to see you in the offensive player.
No quarterback should be in the offensive player.
That's for the Oscars when one foreign movie is nominated for Best Picture and it's also nominated for Best Foreign Movie.
Film. Yeah,
Amelia Perez.
I wonder what's going to win Best Foreign Film.
And let me tell you what happened was, and I shit you not, it was, and I hate the NFL when they do this shit because the voters literally were like, we just can't comprehend Joe Burrow not being part of this conversation. Because they were like, we already can't put Patrick Mahomes in here. We can't not have one of the...
Well, Joe Burrow is blacker than Patrick Mahomes.
I'll say this. I'm more annoyed if... I think Patrick Mahomes is more deserving of MVP now than Joe Burrow this year.
Oh,
but that is not saying much. He is the last on that list. It wasn't like he was up there.
Just because I see bad teams make the playoffs.
Hi.
Yeah. Steelers, how you doing?
Yeah.
No.
You're not a bad team.
But yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Have you seen our offense?
The Giants. I've seen them make the playoffs.
You legitimately... I don't know what you think you need to do.
Embarrassment.
You just need to spend all 8 of your draft picks on offensive line.
There are 4 members of the offense, including coaching, that shouldn't be fired.
I saw your O-line.
They should burn the rest of that shit down.
Why does Larry Tunsil have a job?
I don't fucking know.
And he gets paid a lot.
I don't know.
The shit was kind of crazy.
I fucking can't stand Larry.
We were watching.
Why does Larry Tunsil have a job and is a Pro Bowler this year?
Somehow man, look, I watch
photographs.
I watch every fucking game, and I don't know how that's possible. Every year they're like, oh, he was one of the best right tackles in the game. How? Fucking how?
When we were watching the game,
he might as well let up a sack. Fuck, all his penalties equal that.
That was one of the things we saw where we were like, oh no, this O-line ain't even trying to.
No, that O-line is fucking soft.
That said,
they are terrible.
Oh, Rakeen, you if you wanted to see me have an freak out, let there be a not MVP vote with Jared. Because he was like, it was Justin Herbert on any of the lists. I'm like, no.
Hell no.
But let that motherfucker be on the list.
He does not need to be on the list. Yeah.
I do like that TikTok started dragging Herbert, and then they started calling him Captain If, I think.
Yeah.
If they do this, the Chargers will win. Yeah. And I was like...
Potential boy.
I can't defend him anymore. I've defended Justin Herbert.
I didn't watch enough of him throughout his career to be like. I just heard what people said, and what I saw was not the case. He talked mad shit as if he wanted to see us, and then he saw us, and now he got embarrassed. Fuck you, Justin Herbert.
He collapses in the playoffs.
He's not good.
Though actually,
it ain't for everybody. The playoffs ain't for everybody.
To be fair, that first playoff loss, I mean.
Scenario
against the Jags?
It was against the Jags.
That's bad.
And it was.
And you lost the lead.
He lost the lead, but he didn't turn over the ball at all in that game.
Yeah.
So that one I was like, that was a Staley loss. This one though,
Oh, it's all him.
that was all him.
Yeah,
It's like
he
you
was-
gotta win.
Got off.
You got
No,
gotta
you
win.
don't. He's Justin
I thought you were
Herbert.
gonna say he's Joe Burrow. You got an MVP nod for doing nothing.
You can just do whatever you
Being
want.
a cool guy.
Yeah, he made as many playoff games as me this year, Tommy. Where's my award?
Yeah, we spent man, shit. All of us spent just as much time in the playoffs as Joe Burrow did
God damn it! Why are you like this?
on the
Don't get
fucking
on his
bench.
Don't get on his bandwagon.
I'm not a Joe
You
Burrow
like the
hater.
guy
I'm just not
before today.
I'm just not a quarterback stroker. I will never sit there and give I have not been able to talk shit on Josh Allen all year. And you want to know how that much frustrates me? But I will not
He won
talk
me over. He finally won me over.
But I won't talk shit on a quarterback that has course corrected what they needed to do. And he's playing exactly how he needs
Joe
to.
Burrow's just such a cool guy, man.
No, he's not.
And I like Joe Burrow, but I'm not
he's
going
a
to
fun
defend
guy.
him.
He gives his O lineman samurai swords.
Yeah, he didn't want to
fucking
give him guns.
weeb.
I'm able to look.
That's cool. That's charming to me.
Everyone
that
everyone
charming.
has one quarterback that they can look blindly at and not see any wrong.
How would you
Mine's
feel
Dak.
if Sam gave
Mine's
us all the
Burrow.
swords?
My own quarterback isn't even that guy. Like that
you-
motherfucker needs to get better now. Like he can go. Like we don't have
Doing
time,
all he
man.
can, man.
No, he's crying. I don't need him to cry. I need him to play fucking football like a man. Not like a
This
little
is why I'm
fucking.
surprised you were
Okay,
out
I'm sorry.
behind Caleb.
I was behind
That's
Caleb.
true.
He
yeah.
cries a
I
lot.
was.
That's off brand for you.
No, not now. Before I saw
was
him
crying
actually
in
a game,
college.
I didn't see that.
And
I didn't see that part.
I don't like.
To be fair, I didn't watch much of him in college at all.
I don't mind the crying. I don't mind that at all. But
I support it.
I do mind is him crying with his mother in the stands. Cry with your teammates.
Yeah, no shit.
Cry with the
He
guys.
cried with his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cry with the guys that
Okay, yeah, no,
like
that's a problem.
charged into
I wish someone
battle
would have
with
told
you.
me that while I was speaking very highly of this kid.
I like it when Dan Campbell cries because he's crying for his guys.
I mean, look, I need you to be stoic. I need you to be a leader.
I prefer
And
that.
look, you could cry about Tank when you get in the locker room.
Yeah.
But when you're on that field, I need you to rally your troops.
No, I don't
need
mind
them
him
to get their
cry- again,
heads
I don't
clear.
mind him
I need
crying.
you to be a man, and I need you to do that shit. I'm not doing
Don't-
toxic masculinity.
you are doing
shit.
toxic
I'm not.
masculinity. That's the definition
no.
of toxic.
No, not at all. A man could cry. Hell, if Joe Mixon cried, fine. I don't give a fuck. You are the fucking leader. So lead, goddammit.
No, that's a fair point.
Fucking lead. Like, I don't care about the
No,
crime
I don't mind-
aspect. I care that you need to rally your troops because he played like shit.
No,
after
no,
that
no,
shit.
that
Like, he can't-
that's the delta.
His mental's not good
No,
enough.
no,
He's
no.
too soft.
So that's the delta.
And I need him to just harden up a little. Get hard, CJ.
That's the delta.
Come on, man.
That's the delta. When I say I don't mind him crying,
be like Drake
but
May.
you need to win.
I
You need
need-
to win that game.
Yeah,
please.
that's what I'm saying. Win it for your guy. If that's what we're gonna do, if you're gonna cry for him, win the fucking game.
But Caleb
for him.
would cry just to cry.
If you're gonna cry and then fall off a cliff,
Caleb
I
would
don't
cry
need
because his fingernails painted chipped.
I don't care about the fingernail paint. If your nails are painted.
No. I'm not complaining about that, but he would cry about that.
Oh, he's doing. Oh, I didn't see this.
Yeah, I had an issue.
Oh, he's being cradled.
Yeah.
Oh, he is crying. He's legit crying. Oh, my! He's posting up. This was a #1 draft pick.
I had an issue with this.
I didn't know about this.
Cry with your teammates.
I would not have been so
I'm all
high
for
on this
crying with your
dude, man.
teammates and guys that you go to battle
I
with.
would not.
All for that.
I'm for it unless you are the leader.
Yeah.
I really like Michael Penix now.
Yeah.
I've never done anything against him, but I really.
I don't know much about Michael Penix.
But-
I like him now.
Michael
But
Penix was
and
my
don't get
favorite
confused, I'm not-
quarterback from the draft.
Really?
I'm not toxic about nail paint or anything. I'm just
No,
saying
I don't
Caleb
give a
would
fuck about
cry
any
if he
of
got
that.
chipped.
I don't care about,
I'm just
again,
saying.
I'm sorry. I do not care about the crying aspect. I care about I need a fucking winner.
No, you need. It's
I
the
need a
leader-
winner.
It's the leadership.
It's a
thing.
leadership thing.
Imagine you go into work.
Because that can make everybody else frantic. Like, I need you to gather them and all that
Imagine
shit.
you go into work and you sit at a desk or you work alongside your boss a lot of the time. You go into the work one day and you come in there and your boss is sobbing. And you're like, what's
Yeah.
going on? He's just like, I don't know about how things are going. man."
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Shit's crazy. Maybe I should go find another job. Oh, that happened to you? Oh, no.
I'm sure that's happened to yeah.
See?
It's
Like,
not a
nah,
great
man.
feeling.
No, that's not a good
context
feeling.
matters, right? Because
Yes.
yeah, because for him, he just saw literally his best friend.
His best friend. Like, they
get
are
hurt, and they
genuinely
didn't know.
best friends.
Yeah.
Semicolon, however, comma. The one
We
thing
all
I
are,
am with
Tank.
you on, the one thing
Yeah.
I'm with you on is you got to win that game.
You have to win the game.
You have to win that game. And I'm talking I am talking from a place of privilege.
And look,
because to me, again, intangibles is the one thing Dak has. Dak's stoic as
great
fuck.
intangible.
Yeah.
You would think the game is going to shit, and he's
look,
like,
even if you just play your heart out, try to win the game, but don't fall off a cliff. Don't look like you're rattled, and he absolutely looked like he was fucking rattled.
Badasses cry. I mean,
No. Again, he ain't a badass.
No,
if he was a badass and cried, fine.
No,
exactly.
He ain't.
That's my point.
He's a little boy.
Him
and fuck
crying.
that, Rakeem. Fuck that sophomore slump shit. You showed me wins last season, motherfucker. We want that shit back, or we will fucking run you out of town. Give us what we want. God damn, we ain't Cowboys fans. It ain't none of that shit.
Y'all
You better
won.
fucking deliver.
I don't
they
think
did.
he ran Carr out of town for like.
Oh no, we set shit on fire on his front lawn. We really did. That's some shit that the Houston fan base actually did. They doxed him and then they start burning shit on his front lawn. We don't fuck around.
Speaking of crying, who are the coaches that are going to lose to Dan Campbell for Coach of the Year this year? Because Dan Campbell's going to win that shit.
He shouldn't.
Dan Campbell?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because he lost. Oh yeah, it's regular season.
It's regular
I hate
season
that
award.
shit, man. Can we make this for like the actual season?
They should announce it before the playoffs.
Because it's a lot of
they need
fucking losers
something
that
to do
win
for
these
that
awards, man.
Next week, there's no football. They need something. You
got
can't
the
just
Pro
watch
Bowl.
skill games.
We got flag football.
No one has watched the Dan
Does anyone
Campbell.
watch the Pro Bowl?
Kevin O'Connell, Dan Campbell, I'm sure.
apparently, the Jags did reportedly hire Liam Cohen.
Yeah.
Sean
I can see
Payton,
that.
Dan Quinn, Andy Reid.
You know, Andy Reid's never won Coach of the Year.
I think he should.
Oh, he deserves it.
Oh man, that is the Leonardo.
So, I mean, Kevin O'Connell should have. No, he shouldn't.
Nah.
Nah, I'd give it to Dan Campbell. I thought Dan Campbell should have gotten it last year.
Well, not the problem, but the Dan Campbell and Kevin O'Connell have the strongest arguments because they were. Kevin O'Connell had his plan for his quarterback and had to fucking work on the fly.
Yeah.
And Dan Campbell had half a roster at some
Dan
point.
Campbell's been with that roster forever. I mean, that it's
Andy
a
Reid
stacked
just won.
roster.
Dude, it's Detroit. I keep going back to that. That organization is the biggest joke of the league.
Do you know that,
and he's turned them into a powerhouse.
Do you know this is the first time that
the NFC Championship.
that somebody has poached an offensive or a coordinator from the Lions since 1956?
Jesus Christ.
He should get Coach of the Year.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. I will also note that to Calamity's point real quick, I actually agree with that sentiment where I think coaches searches should be after the season.
100%.
Yeah,
I don't think
it's
you should.
too much of a
I don't
distraction.
think you should be able to.
You could
initiate
tell
a
Ben
conversation.
Johnson was interviewing.
Oh, like a motherfucker. Yeah, it's too much of a distraction.
Aaron Glenn sold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, college has players hitting the portal after the season. Like
Coach. I think that conversation because I don't think there's any difference between you hiring the coach after the season. In like it's like a difference between a couple.
No, it's like
I mean, with Texas Tech, we didn't have any of their coordinators. They both got pillaged. Like, it happens in college too. I don't know how you stop that.
You gotta have backup plans or something, man. Like,
you have 2 weeks.
Get paid for.
No. But I think the problem is if you're in the playoffs, the NFL playoffs are different, right? Like you shouldn't be able to talk to any coaches that are actively in a playoff. You can't even initiate the conversation.
I agree with that.
Can't even initiate interest.
I agree with that. Like, yeah, just be
the
patient.
issue is you probably can talk because if it's going to go into this whole union thing where it's like if it's okay to fire a coach, then it's okay for me to talk to somebody.
That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, they keep them limited. Like, I think it's just Skype calls, right? At first.
But I'll also note, I firing a coach during the playoffs is likely something that wouldn't happen.
Right.
There's a Black Monday day, right? But right after.
No, I mean flying
active.
like a active
playoff
like,
coach.
I'm saying you shouldn't be able to talk to an active playoff coach because it's highly likely they're not getting fired unless they're one of the Wild Cup coaches. But if you're but at the time
they'd
you
have to do
lose,
some
you
shit.
can talk.
Yeah,
That's what I just mean.
Oh,
The
okay,
moment they lose,
You
get
can
on
talk
the
to
phone.
them.
Yeah.
Like the moment that the Lions lost, all those interests and everything can
Yeah.
begin with Aaron Glenn.
I'm not sure how the rules work, but one of the reasons that the Cowboys couldn't interview Ben Johnson is they weren't on the list or some shit like this. I didn't fully understand it.
They waited too long.
Yeah, that's what it. And I didn't understand that. And I'm like, he wasn't hired yet, so
And that's what I'm saying. That's a little weird.
yeah.
They waited too long to get rid of Mike McCarthy. Had they just fired Mike McCarthy, they could have had a chance to talk to him.
Yeah.
Because there was that period of time, I guess, before they were prepping for the game.
They were still interviewing, yeah.
Yeah.
So, no. I mean, he wouldn't have went there anyway.
Probably not.
Yeah.
And also, because I think Jerry wanted to keep Mike McCarthy. And Mike McCarthy
he didn't know what the fuck he wanted to do.
I did actually have a Giants fan talk about, like, if you were to look at the entire NFL, being the coach of the Cowboys is probably the best thing ever as a coaching job.
You think?
I disagree.
They kept Jason Garrett around for 5 years, and he wasn't great.
If you don't want to coach, yeah. But if you want to actually coach and win, it's not the best.
I guess it's what you're looking for, right?
Well, I meant in the sense that as a job, like
job security, maybe.
Job security, and I bet like Jerry Jones is probably really sad when he fires you, and he's like, "Hey, man, I gotta let you go, but here's free tuition for your kids."
Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah.
No, like career-wise, if you want to win championships, that is not the place to go. No offense. Not yet. You will get your day again. I promise.
We know what the best coaching job is in the NFL. We all know what it is.
I don't want to be on the Steelers.
It's the Steelers.
18 years of tenure.
I don't think it's the best in the sense that you actually have to
security-wise. You
have to work hard.
I mean, do you? I don't.
You gotta have a winning record every year and make the playoffs.
I don't see evidence of hard work in the
very
last 8
least.
years. At the end of the day, we got to wear what you got, and what you got is nothing. We're naked, and it's cold in Pittsburgh. We got to have something to wear.
Just saying, the Steelers organization would not have abided by Jason Garrett being a head coach for 3 years.
We would have given him 10.
He wouldn't have made the playoffs all 3 of those years.
Well, Mike Tomlin's right on track, isn't he?
But no, you know what's going to be fucked up for you is when that day does come and your new coach does come along, if he doesn't do what Mike Tomlin has done, which is win immediately.
They're going to be. I do think that when you get.
I think when this next one happens, it's going to be like normal.
Yeah, no, it's going to be like UT when they fired their coach that they had for like 20 years.
It's
like,
going to be a revolving door after that. I feel that way. Yeah, I feel that way.
I don't.
You don't know what you got, man.
I think you got to give, at some point.
That being said, Mac Brown is like Kentucky right now or some shit.
People criticize.
You want a Lovie Smith?
People criticize owners. People criticize owners all the time, justifiably so. One thing we almost never do is give owners credit. The Steelers deserve a lot of credit for their coaching hires. They've got a good track record of hiring coaches. So I think,
are those people still alive?
Yes,
okay.
The Roonies are still alive and kicking. Bill Cowher was talking about it today because now people are starting to ask Bill Cowher, "Hey, do you think Mike Tomlin's going to get fired?" And he kind of tiptoed around it, but he was like, "I'm sure Mike Tomlin's more upset about it than anyone." It's like, I don't think he is. I'll be frank. I don't think he is.
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be.
No, I think he's
be there again until I die.
I think he's used to it.
Fuck it, as long as I keep winning.
But yeah,
bare minimum, man. It's like, what do you do to pass? It's the C. He's making C's. He's been making straight C's for like the past decade and a half.
I heard someone call him. I saw it on Reddit. Someone called him Jeff Fisher. If Jeff Fisher got to play the Browns twice a year.
That's a rough one.
And that was like, I hate.
That's my least favorite coach of all time.
I hate how accurate that is.
No.
And the last 8 years, it's very.
I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
The last 8 years, very accurate.
I think he's had more winning. Obviously, had more winning seasons than Jeff Fisher.
Give Jeff Fisher the Browns twice a year.
I mean, that's one team.
One team, 2 games.
Yeah, it's only 2 games.
And a shorter season too. So.
I mean, it's 2 games.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin has a lot of 9 and 10 win seasons under his belt.
Well, yeah, he can do that. I mean, that helps.
Those out of 16,
definitely passed
17,
that record.
by the way. We're not talking 9 out of 10 here. No.
You have a tough division otherwise.
No, not really. Not anymore. We got the Browns and the Bengals.
You got Baltimore.
Baltimore's really good, and we usually split with them. We split with them this year. So,
you played them 3 times.
Yes, that's true. Regular season, we split with them, and in the playoffs, they mollywopped.
Yes.
As everyone knew they would.
I would say everyone does.
Yeah, as everyone. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. You beat the shit out of the Steelers in the wild card round. Join the club. You're up there with the Jags.
I don't know how you do it, man.
Do what?
Now I get it. I didn't get it before. I get it now.
Get what?
How you are still a Steelers fan at this point.
I didn't have a choice. That's why I'm so insulted when people jump ship, Marcos. I'm a Colts fan this year.
He's been a Colts fan for the past 3 years.
There's been 3. I thought it was 2.
It's 2.
That's what I thought. Fuck you, Tommy.
Hey, man, I'm happy where I'm at, and my look towards where Coach Otto Schottenheimer over there. I'm fine.
We're still in a better place.
You learn to love the guy. Get to know you. Get to know your new coach, man.
He'll be there for you.
He'll be there.
I understand.
Even when
No
you
one
don't-
else wants him, so he'll be
Yeah,
there.
he doesn't have a lot of options. So he'll be there for you.
Fuck out. Y'all understand? A motherfucker's been sitting in a dark room, freezing cold, real sad.
That's rough, man. I do feel for you guys. I was waiting on what news they would have, and this was similar to what I thought. I was like, I watched them get somebody that nobody wanted, and sure enough, they did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh man, it was still options out there.
I really thought
Yeah.
they were going to get Doug Peterson for sure.
That would be a better option.
Again, I said I was real against that Dougie P pick. And
pretty
then-
nice
Looking not
now,
too
doesn't
good. Yeah,
it?
looking okay now.
Shit, I was like,
Super Bowl champ Dougie P.
I was
Similar
like,
to Mike McCarthy.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
take a little something.
Man, it's
Started looking sideways.
gonna be rough, man. I just want you to be prepared. It's not gonna be a fun off season for you.
No.
Jerry's got his dementia
Pause.
really kicking in.
When has it ever been a fun off season?
You guys do okay in the draft. Some you used to back in the day.
When is it?
Back in the day, they're still good at the draft. They're just
Yeah.
And I will say that's the one thing. Like I think the most slept on draft was the one from 2 years ago, but that's because a lot of the
that?
players
CD?
got two.
What was CD? How long has CD
CD's
been
been there for like 4 or 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one from 2
He
years
hasn't done
ago
much.
was Overshown, and Overshown was really really good this year.
Oh
until
yeah,
he got injured.
Overshown was good.
Is Micah, this was his third year?
Third year, right?
Third or second year this year.
Because his contract's coming up.
No, but he's openly said he wants to get it out the fucking way, and he's not trying to take the most
Look,
money.
man, I'm sorry. Mike is probably the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen in my entire life.
I'm not about
He
to.
is not. He is like it is like a brick wall up there.
he's well spoken. There's way dumber people in the NFL.
Oh
for
man,
sure.
it could be well spoken. Doesn't mean he ain't dumb as shit.
Micah's not overrated. Either. He's good.
He says some dumb shit, man.
He doesn't make the best of choices.
He
But
doesn't need a podcast.
That
Can we
agree
get
with.
rid of his podcast so he can focus on doing his fucking job?
let him have his fun.
Otto's gonna let him keep his podcast, bro.
Of course, Otto don't give a fuck.
Otto will be on there.
Yeah, Otto will be a guest. He will be
Can I
his Ed
join?
McMahon.
Sean Payton would have made him quit his podcast.
Oh, Sean Payton would have shut that shit down himself.
Yeah. Sean Payton would
Personally.
walk out in the middle of a show and just
Yeah, start unplugging shit. Yeah, that's why his team made it to the playoffs.
Micah is really
Discipline.
Bosa somehow. Okay, I don't think that's true.
I don't see a resemblance.
I don't either.
Man.
Well, first game that we got here today, or Sunday, Eagles are favored by 6 according to Vegas against the Commanders.
I got the Commanders.
I don't know about that.
I got the Eagles.
Oh fuck! I want to have the Eagles. Can I phone a friend here?
Yeah.
What's been the record between these two teams?
They're split.
Fuck.
They split this year.
Yeah. Also, go fuck yourself.
What do you mean? You follow. This is your division. You should
Fuck
know how
you.
this goes.
Not after you've just made me feel bad.
If I get
Your team made you feel bad. You chose to be a Cowboys fan. There's another team in Texas. I invited you.
I
I was born in it.
I just need to get one of these 3 games right, and then I win pick'ems for the year. But I've been terrible in the playoffs this year
Really?
and pick'ems. Marcos is catching up.
Did you pick the Chargers over the Texans?
Yes, I did, and I picked the Steelers out of loyalty, and I was like, "This is a."
You always do that.
I do that.
That's
yes.
rough.
And then, I've been trash, and so Marcos can still tie me.
I'm
He's
rooting for you because he's made horrible decisions. Did you pick the Chargers over the Texans?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Fuck all you.
Wait, no, did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
That doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, that was
seems
real
like you
dumb.
would,
First
you
round,
would've-
I went 3
you
and
would've
I'm
been
pretty sure I
4
said the
and 2.
Texans.
But then
Thank you.
you got
They
it
were
all
sniffing
right
that
last
fucking Justin Herbert nonsense. Terrible.
There's a lot of it for a man who has zero
Well,
receivers.
it wasn't
yeah.
Justin Herbert. It was that they were running the ball.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why.
J.K. who is family, but like I
Yeah.
said, I didn't give a fuck during that game. I hope he failed. Hope he succeeds now.
Well, by proxy,
But-
because you're picking the Eagles, you have to pick the Commanders. So you don't.
Yeah, I have to pick the Commanders.
But the Commanders.
I think I'm picking the Commanders too.
I'm going Eagles.
I don't like that 3 people picked this team, but yeah.
You know what? I'll split it. I'll go Eagles on that.
No, you're not allowed. I'm not writing your name in the doc. I wish Jordan was here because he got
He
mad at
picked
me.
the Eagles, yeah.
He got mad at me for saying the Rams blew that game.
They did.
They did. Blow
I
that
was
game.
gonna make that a topic, but we've actually been going for 3 hours at this
Yeah.
point. But like,
absolutely did.
did certain teams blow it or did certain teams win? Because that was one of them.
The Rams blew it. The Lions blew it.
Yep.
The Chiefs got a homie drop.
The Chiefs just won.
Yeah,
No,
the
they got a
refs
homie.
didn't help, but no, I don't think my team would have won that game. I think it would have been closer than what it was.
And
but
the Bills just won, I thought.
Yeah,
no, that was a fair. That was
I mean,
No,
actually,
I mean,
the AFC games.
No. The Bills didn't win. The Ravens lost.
the Ravens blew it. Actually, you're right. No,
I
you're
mean, the
right.
Ravens is what they do. I think it's to be expected.
Did you notice? You would definitely notice because it was against the Steelers, but they've done that twice this season, like lose on the last play in a 2-point conversion.
Oh yeah, they did it to the. They lost to the Steelers like last year during the regular season. The play looked almost exactly the same.
Who dropped it last?
It was Mark Andrews.
both
Again?
times.
And both times,
Oh, he's
like
done, right?
the ball was like this one. This one was worse because it hit him.
Oh,
in the stomach.
no, he had it in his
Yeah.
hand.
The other one, it was like on his fingertips. So it was like,
No, this one was bad.
yeah. And Lamar, God, I can't defend him anymore in the playoffs.
Why would you start? You
That-
got to prove to
both
me.
of those turnovers. Were
Get some
really
Houston
bad.
Texans in you. What have you done
So
for
you're
me
saying
lately?
playoff Lamar
Prove something to
and
me.
Playoff Dak are very similar.
They're very similar.
Yeah.
I'll
I
admit
mean,
that.
playoff Lamar goes farther, but yeah.
The game hinges on one play.
Yes, I remember seeing this live.
Man, I wouldn't even.
I think I made an Instagram
You have
story of me watching this laughing, and that's what Sammy invited me to be on the show. I think this is the game.
'Cause you know what? You know what this last one was?
And history was made.
Yeah,
This last one was no excuse because you have a better tight end on your team.
yeah.
And so Mark Andrews, honest guy, probably shouldn't even been out there, especially in a big moment. I don't trust Mark Andrews in a big moment.
That one's rough.
That's
That's
terrible.
That's
That one's
come
rough.
on, man.
You gotta catch that. I
You
feel bad.
caught it and then you let it go.
I feel bad for him because I think he's a great player, but that sucks.
Not when
That
it
one is
not when it matters, Gertz. I need my players to
that
be good
one.
when it
That's
matters.
not a good throw. That was a bad throw.
I didn't like, and then I saw nobody agreed with me, so whatever. But that Lamar was getting shit for this loss, I understand. There was 2 interceptions or 2 times that he turned over the ball. Well, it's an interception and a fumble in the first half. But like he was the only quarterback trying to, out of all of them this week, trying to will a win. He was throwing 40-yard darts.
No, that doesn't excuse you from having 2 turnovers.
Did you?
You said the first one wasn't on him.
Yeah,
That-
that I didn't agree with.
No, because I mean, I usually say, hey, a strip sack from behind. That's from his blind side.
You
That's
got to
a
remember this
situation.
man as a Dak Prescott fan.
He was changing hands. That's what I was gonna say.
No. But that's
He's gonna
where
forgive
where,
these
where
things.
where I say is, I'm more forgiving of those things. Because the interception was just him, the fumble I was like, But if that has to be if you win, you didn't win, and you gave the ball away twice.
Yeah, and he was changing hands as he was getting sacked.
Yeah,
You-
it
when
was
you-
sloppy play.
Protect the ball.
Sloppy play.
I do agree with Rakeem saying that they should have ran it with Derrick Henry, though.
Did you see the quote? It was the report from the Bills locker room after the game. They were asked about their game plan, and their game plan was this: pretty damning. I saw this on First Things First today.
Yeah.
Was keep the ball in Lamar's hands.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it was like that is really damning and disrespectful. They were like, we're more worried about Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
And it did show because
Sure,
they sold out on
They
Derrick
knew how
Henry.
to. Yeah.
And they were like, if we're gonna let anyone beat us, it's gonna be Lamar.
Yeah.
Lamar's going to make a flaw before Derrick Henry would.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
No doubt about it.
Because I think to your point, Marcus, Lamar he tries too hard.
Yeah.
He does.
Josh Allen used to do that.
Yep. That's how he used to fail.
Yeah, and even though Josh Allen has lost playoff games, he always individually plays well.
That trying
Yeah.
too hard shit doesn't work. Like it just does. My dumbass quarterback tried to do it way too many times.
Well, I guarantee
You don't have a line to do that. Hey, kid, he's a disgrace. Hopefully he gets it together. But go ahead.
I was gonna say, I guarantee you, in the next game, someone's gonna try too hard.
Oh yeah,
It'll probably be Josh Allen. That'd be my guess.
I can see that. Oh, it is. I mean,
No, I will say.
I'm picking the Chiefs.
I will say.
No, it ain't.
I will say. I think Josh Allen's he's going to look at Patrick Mahomes, going to be like, fucking Arthur Fist.
Yeah.
I can't. Look, I can't. I got to do it.
Yeah.
Like it has to really.
I'm still taking the Bills.
This is God.
I'm taking the Bills too.
Both of these games, I'm picking the team that I want to lose. You know, like
At this point, fuck it.
But I'm picking the Chiefs, even though I'm rooting for the Bills and I'm rooting for the Commanders. But yeah, the Rams choked. I got in an argument with Jordan because of that false
Oh, they
start.
absolutely choked. Yeah, they could have won that game.
You built it all wrong. Did you even read the
Sorry.
There it is.
Yeah, that's literally
Was
what's
he
gonna
gonna hit his little sister?
He does hit his little sister.
Oh, he does.
DW got
and
fucking
she
clocked.
deserves it, all right?
Yeah.
I don't, don't go around hitting people, especially your siblings. But DW's the worst.
Yeah, she sucked.
She's the best character on that show because of how awful she is.
She's awful.
She's like the Peggy Hill of Arthur.
Because it was in that trope range where like little sisters just had to be awful.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But you guys watched that Rams game.
Yeah.
When that false start happened, you knew the Rams were losing.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Jordan could not understand what I was getting at, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like it stops the clock. It lets the defense get in a fresh pass
It lets them get into a whole situation.
Yeah, I was just like, as soon as that happened, I was like, oh, the Rams are going to lose. Because at that point, I was like, the Rams are going to steal this.
They had a chance.
They were moving the ball. And then that false start, defense gets reset.
The only thing that makes the game kind of a wash when it comes to picking this week is almost everybody who is playing in not ideal conditions, and they will be this week.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have to they're going to. They're not going to. They don't have to super rely on Saquon because it's snowing.
Yeah. Well, they might have to rely on him because Jalen Hurts is hurt. That's the thing that makes me
and
think
because Kenny Pickett's going in.
He's getting his
Kenny
time.
Pickett goes in.
I think the team
And
actually
balls
operates better.
He will.
And I know it's a hot take. I think Kenny Pickett would be a better situation for this game, but only because it'll just make them give the ball to Saquon more.
Okay.
He will
I
have
was
to
about
be
to be
minimal.
like, you need to stop this.
No, this is not. I'm not foolish. I'm never saying Jalen Hurts is worse than Kenny Pickett in any regard.
Because I'm a Jalen Hurts defender.
I'm just saying Jalen Hurts. They would have situations where they would make Jalen Hurts be a hero that they would not do to Kenny Pickett and just give it to the real hero of the team.
Yeah.
Give it to their number
I think the
one.
Eagles should start Tanner McKee.
Tanner McKee ain't bad, actually.
Chiefs are undefeated in KC this year. Well, they only lost one game, so that makes sense.
God, if they were good, it would hurt less. It's that they're just not that good.
Who?
KC. Yet they just win.
They also did kind of get injured throughout the year.
They all won like one-score games. Like damn near all their games were one-score games.
And it's because Andy Reid is good.
Fuck yeah, no, he's a fucking maestro.
Yeah, he's a genius.
He's like I've always said, Andy Reid was better than Bill Belichick.
Wide receiver in like week 4.
Rashi Rice.
Yes,
Yes, he did.
sure did.
He like tore his MCL.
Didn't matter.
To tackle.
Didn't matter
on
at
a
all.
pick that he threw. And I said at the time, and I stand by it, if they don't win a Super Bowl, that's the play that causes them to not win a Super Bowl.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I would love it.
Well, they're getting Pacheco back. That's the only difference between this game and
He's been back. Yeah.
They didn't have him when they played the Bills last time.
I don't think they need him.
Yeah, I don't think they
Kareem
need
Hunt
him
looks
either.
really
Kareem
good.
Hunt looks
Kareem has been
just
the
fine.
starter even with Pacheco back. Yeah. And Kareem is looking
looks
like the
better than
motherfucker was
Pacheco.
just in the chamber they put Goku in.
Yeah.
D-Hop and Kareem Hunt's first AFC Championship game. Well,
Do we have that boys and take a laps?
we can do that real quick.
Attaboy.
Go
Oh,
first.
my attaboy's Jaden Daniel. Hey, man.
It's a good one.
Stunned out and carrying this team to a win. No, actually, I'll stack mine. My lovely take a lap. And you know what? I was gonna say, gonna say Mark Andrews. I was gonna be Mr. Nice Guy and not know. Fuck you, Jared Goff. You know your bitch ass is taking a lap. I've been saying, yo, scrub, sorry, unused. I don't like you, and I think you're bad. And you showed the world that you ain't that one. You ain't even close to being that one. You're not in the caliber of being that one. So take a lap, please. Thank you.
He enjoyed it.
But the rest of your team's awesome. I love them. They're all great.
I'll go. My attaboy, I'm going with Scary Terry.
Yeah, he had some great plays.
That's a dude who finally, he put in the work all these years.
And he just need a quarterback to back
Just
him
needed
up.
a fucking quarterback. So I'm really happy for him to finally get some shine. Take a lap. I'm going, I have to, for the last time, hopefully, my offensive line. It is an embarrassment beyond an embarrassment. And my team did not deserve to make it to the playoffs with that fucking offensive line alone. They are all disgraces to the fan base and their parents. I wish they were never born. And I hope they fire all of them, but I know punk ass Laramie Tunsil will be back at least. So there's that. But yeah, no, though, if any of you want one for your team, they're free on the way out. God.
My attaboy, I'm actually going to give it to, strangely, to Troy Aikman.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know if you saw the broadcast. He was calling the Chiefs-Texans game.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He got a lot of, not heat, praise is actually the right word, because he was calling out Patrick Mahomes for trying to get the penalty. Like, he was walking towards the offsides instead of just running offsides.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, he's trying to draw the penalty, and I'm tired of seeing that this year. And I do like Patrick Mahomes. I do think in general that football needs to be a little bit of a collision sport sometimes.
Yeah. That rule needs to be enforced. Like, they need to do something.
Yeah, man, they got to do something with that.
That should be a penalty.
He was flopping out there. Like, he's a fucking embarrassment, too. So, like, it's a whole thing. And, yeah, Rakeem, no, the special teams that was my honorable mention. They barely survived it, and that's only because if they would have scored more points with a better offensive line, we wouldn't have had the shitty kicker having to kick, which is something he doesn't know how to do. So... yeah, they need to fire his ass. We don't want him on our team.
Take a lap as Jake Elliott.
Oh, well said.
Oh, your kicker.
Well said.
Also on the take a lap.
My attaboy, Saquon Barkley, rushed for over 200 yards.
His thighs.
Yeah, Quadzilla. My take a lap. I had to confirm his stats. A.J. Brown.
That's a good one.
Reading a book on the fucking sidelines. You caught the ball twice for 14 yards.
He's an intellectual.
But it was snowing.
The book is so he gets back in the game, Gertz. It takes time, though.
Saquon had more receiving yards than him.
That's pretty
twice the catches, too.
That's pretty bad.
And
twice the receiving yards, twice the catches.
Doing all the work.
200 extra on the side.
Yeah, while running for 200-plus yards.
And I bet he could have read a book while doing it.
The worst thing is, like, that team seemed like I heard this say, and I completely agree. That team felt like it was cooking, like they're like positive vibes.
Yeah.
And then fucking A.J. Brown opens his big, stupid, egotistical mouth and derailed that team. They, like, almost lost to the Rams.
Yep.
Like, that pisses me off. I hate diva wide receivers.
Yeah.
Fucking hate it.
No, I don't. The only way a diva wide receiver works is if they stunt out every time they touch the field.
Yeah.
That is the
every
only
time.
Like, we have more
Every time.
we have more
time.
diva wide receivers that don't stun out.
Yup.
Nowadays, and it's like, no, you can't be a diva if you not just
Too many.
that dude.
Got too many that do that shit.
Yeah.
And like, no, like I wouldn't know what that's like because we have the opposite in Houston. Like all of our wide receivers are quiet and just do their job.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I couldn't imagine that shit, man. Like that's just too. Like, yeah, you have if you ain't T.O. or Chad Ochocinco
Or Randy Moss.
Shut
the fuck up.
Or Prime AB.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. And all these dudes think they are.
Yeah.
Like George Pickens thinks he is.
And he ain't.
He damn sure
No,
ain't.
a lot of the diva wide receivers try and be that when they haven't earned the.
Yeah. Before they've done anything.
I need them to clone Mike Evans.
No
Mike
shit.
Evans, the most slept on, most respectable.
Mike Evans, D-Hop. Yeah, clone those dudes, man.
Those guys just put their heads down.
Nico's
and
like,
work.
yeah, man, they
Even
just
CD?
work.
Yeah,
CD's quiet too.
Yep.
Like that's where it's at now. Like if you're a demon, you ain't helping yourself at all.
Right.
Like,
No,
you
shout
gonna
out.
lose out money.
Like, I don't care what anybody says. CD was playing injured most of the season, and his only reason was he was like, because people came and paid to see us.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm putting like
That's some decent shit right there.
Like he's like, no, people don't expect to come and not see me show out.
Yeah.
And I think that if Dak wasn't injured, he would have probably sat to the side a little bit more.
Yeah.
But he played with a shoulder injury all season.
Yeah, that's right.
He literally would get hit.
I wouldn't have done that for this team.
And he literally got hit and would come up and be like struggling.
Fuck, man.
That's
For
why they
what,
benched
though?
him.
Like it's for
No, he was
nothing.
like, I'm like, because he's the highest paid. And he's like, I got to show out.
Give the people a show.
Yeah, he's like, man, that's like, and
Fuck that.
and to his credit, he was like, I'm not just like to me that was the biggest just character
respect. Yeah,
W
that's
because
respect
he was literally
right
like,
there.
yeah, I have a big
Doing
ass
it for y'all.
contract, and I'm gonna show you that
Well, I
like
got it,
no
yeah.
matter what, I'm gonna be here for my team. That was
I
dope.
respect that.
So, do we all want a Bills Commanders Super Bowl?
I'll take it.
I'll
take any Super Bowl
I
without
want the
KC.
AFC's teams.
I'm okay with any combination of what comes
But no,
out of it.
I definitely want.
I don't want a Chiefs-Eagles rematch.
I don't
I know
want
how
Chiefs-
that's going
No, I don't want to do that again. I'm not watching that Super Bowl.
I know.
I'll go to the party. I'm not watching that Super Bowl, man.
I know how that's
Like, the shit's got to stop. Really? From what?
I don't know. Where are we doing the Super Bowl?
I don't know. We'll talk about. We need to talk about this weekend first.
Yeah.
Then we'll get.
Talk about it this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Well, I got the perfect clip for our last week's show ever. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you all for watching in.
School's out for the summer.
Well, we got one show left. It'll be on the Super Bowl Sunday. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and head out of here. Thank you all for coming out. It's been really fun doing the show for you for 4 years. But we got to head out.
Mike Evans just ain't fucking.
This was wild.
This is crazy as fucking.
Imagine being at that game live.
I would have loved
And
it.
following this up by insulting Tom Brady, his wife.
Yeah.